David. Got David in the house. Well, 15 people already. Jeez. You guys just hanging out to be enabled. Who we got? We got David, John, Whippy, Cindy, Chris Paul, always here. Podge, Benjamin, Nicholas, Stinky, just cracking a beer. Perfect timing then. How was practice? I got my new glasses. They match my beard, these ones. Got another pair too. I got 2 pairs. So these are my how you doing. I got these other ones. These are more for reading. So I can still, I can see really good here. But back here, I can't see nothing. But these ones, clear as day. So there we go. Finally got some specs. These are about the craziest ones that there were. Remember I said I was going to try and get the craziest ones? And the lady at the shop said, oh, these are like the latest fashion. So I'm like, hook me up, sister. Joe's in New Zealand. Mr. Paul's happy hour with GregO. Might be a happy couple of hours if everything goes all right. How's lockdown? There's no lockdown. We don't live in a lockdown state. Our borders might be closed, but we're not locked down. Oh, they're no. In fact, they're only closed to Victorians. Our borders. Yeah, we're still laughing about that. Actually, it's not until the 10th. Next weekend, the borders will open back up. Gerb. Thanks, Sonny. You're just reading a 1,000-page story. I'm far more interesting. You know it. Thank God it's Friday, huh? Go easy on the sauce. There's no sauce here, mate. The only sauce I've got here is, well, this. Oh, and this one here. But I've left the other ones in the cupboard because they require Coca-Cola and, well, I just don't feel like that sort of stuff. Actually, I've got a new internet now, so I don't know if the picture's any better. But I went and spent an extra $10 a month on the faster internet, and I tell you what, wow, what a difference it makes. I was uploading videos that take me 35 or 40 minutes, and then I got the new internet. It takes like 5 minutes. I haven't even, I hit upload, I start entering things, and it's going, bing, uploaded. I'm like, I'm not ready yet. So I'm still trying to get used to that. That's the sauce you're talking about. A big night ahead? No, not a big night. We got a big day tomorrow. Actually, and we just did a live gig. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache, actually. My ears are still ringing. Plus the singing, like I've been doing all this like singing practice, and because you're yelling a lot, and I'm not used to yelling. I'm a pretty passive sort of person. But man, I was, I've got a bit of a headache and a bit of a ringing in the ears. So if I can't hear you, that's the reason why. You ordered some craft beers today from a range of sold out in 2 minutes. Oh, wow. You're watching from Miami. Where is everyone from? Let's see. Yeah, new spectacles. What do you think? A bit different, a bit clear. They match my beard, apparently. Something a little bit different, huh? And I got these blue ones too. So there you go. These are my new ones. Picked them up today. Got them fitted. Come in for your book of fitting. As I said, how about you just give them to me? And I'll just bend them the way I want. But apparently you can't. Oh, wow, these are so clear. But I can like see stuff. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Gibbo's in Brisbane. I look like Jurgen Klopp. I don't even know who that is. I hope it's someone decent. We've got Jay in New Zealand. How long until the arms break it? Mate, I hope it's at least 2 years. Matches with the beard. Yeah. Because well, these are clear. It's like clear. It's so weird, huh? The lady said, oh, they look fantastic. You should go with those. I was like, sweet ass. Sydney. The pig at your end's clear, mate. It's that 50 gig upload speed that I've suddenly picked up. It's fantastic. Well, Sonny's up in Rocky. Yeah, life on Luke's up in Brisbane. Hey, Chris. Thanks, Giuseppe. Kimo's in Victoria. That's not the Kimo I know, is it? I don't think it is. A lockdown beer. We're not in lockdown. What's my favourite brewery? The one that's still open. Grandma glasses. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Actually, this is the sort of pair that my dad would have got, I reckon. My dad, when he was like 70, he got like, I didn't say anything to him at the time, but they honestly look like ladies' glasses. And when I put these on, I thought, these look like ladies' glasses. Oh my God, I look just like my dad. Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah. Well, you know me, I wanted something a little bit different, and I got it. Pretty trendy, huh? I am the trendsetter. She said this was the latest trend, so I'm going to start the trend off. The local leagues club just opened. Free Wi-Fi. Oh, yes, love that stuff. Free Wi-Fi. That's awesome. Yeah, maybe next weekend I might go down to Cabarita. I'm not sure yet. I think I might have some other chores I need to do, but hopefully I can get down there. That'd be good. Right, who else is in here? No fishing. I've been too busy. Victorian footballers are heading up here, are they? They should just stop playing down there. They should just come and play up here. Or just not play at all. Just write the season off. Oh, g'day, Vince. Haven't seen you for a while. Steve Jobs. I look like Steve. Isn't he dead? I look like a dead man? Jeez. Dead man walking. Matt. Omega. Have I installed a new oven? Well, just take a look for yourself. It's sitting right there. It's sitting in the lounge room. Take a look at it though. I can't wait to install it. Oh, let's see. Oh, I can't wait to install this bad boy. Still got the box there. I got the stuff here. I measured it. It's got like 1.5 millimeters on each side. That should fit in that spot right there. Oh yeah. Ooh, fan forced. Mate, I'll never have to do conversions again. It's got a timer. Oh, buttons. And it's got the easy clean top, mate. I can't wait. One day. I'll get it installed one day. Hopefully when Scotty comes next time, I'll I'll say, hey Scotty, how about installing that oven of mine? He'll do it. Can't wait for it though, to install it though. Get rid of that crappy old thing. Oh, new oven. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Nice burger review today. It was an alright burger. Yeah, wasn't too bad actually. For a 6.12345 out of 10. Is the Star Casino open again? Not yet, I don't think. I think they might have to like close a few machines off. Just open it up, mate. Just open it. A Scottish flap cat. Yeah, well, I've got this one here. I got the Australian one. G'day. Greg from Australia. That's what I got from the markets, this one. It's as hot as, it's as dry as a bone. It's as hot as hell. But, it's as dry as a bone. Made in Australia, size XL for my huge nut. Yeah, we're up in Brisbane tomorrow night, 7:30 in Winds Lane. Not sure if you'll see me performing, but you'll hear us, and then before and afterwards I'll probably have a couple, just quiet ones, a few ones to calm the nerves. Actually, my voice is feeling a bit sore. I probably shouldn't be doing this thing tonight because I've been doing all this like singing practice and now my throat, I've had a sore throat, I've got like a headache. I'm just not used to all this singing, really. Have you seen my new window? I just got it installed. G'day, Kurt. Don't let Brian pay with it. Oh, mate, he's a pretty good cook, old Brian. I need corks for that hat. I certainly do. Grilled a pizza. Was that you that sent me that email? How to grill a pizza? I don't know how to grill a pizza, mate. I'm sure you can grill it from the top, but the bottom, the pastry won't be really cooked. You were just thinking what I'm doing, Steve, huh? Here I am. Oh, Jungs, in Poland. The land of many poles. But there's plenty of pole dancing going on there, I tell you. Yeah, sorry, air fryer. Actually, I'm thinking about ditching that air fryer now. I've got an oven that works. Gee. Not the virus. I don't know, man. Well, it could be. Even though, like, Queensland doesn't have any cases. Who knows? Somebody might have coughed. Actually, some guy, went for a bike ride and he's like riding along and he's like carrying his surfboard and he goes, achoo! Didn't cover his mouth or anything. And I rode right through it. I was like, oh no, here we go. Oh, well, living was fun while I did it. I sung one word in the song. Yeah. That's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. I do as little as possible and gain maximum credit for it. Oh, those spiders around that house. Yeah, I think it was like 88 of them. There's probably more like 150, but that was beautiful. Only 15 likes. I think somebody must have read that, Ivan, and suddenly it jumped up to 20 likes. Which one's better, Macca's or HJ's? Mate, HJ's is much better. I don't mind some Macca's though. Yesterday, I had that on my Macca's app, it had the $2 Big Mac. and I didn't even go and have it because I thought, you know what? But I wanted to. Believe me, I wanted to. Even though I don't like Big Macs that much, but I really wanted to have that $2 Big Mac, but I didn't have it. I controlled myself. I'm trying to lose weight, and the last thing I need is unnecessary carbs. Get Greg to 100 likes. I tell you what, if I get to 100 likes, I'm going to be smashing the rest of this bottle. Possibly. Probably not. Not tonight. I've got something else on tomorrow. I've got to go up to Brisbane. Grill the pizza? You can't. How do you grill a pizza? That means only the top would get cooked. What about the bottom? 8 a.m. in England. Oh, g'day, England. Hope it's all right over there. How's the weather in England going? Today was beautiful. It was like shorts and t-shirt weather. It's about 23 or 24 degrees in the middle of winter. That's why you can't beat Queensland winters, mate. They're just the best. Oh, you're on the Jack Daniels Dreamweaver. Oh, yes. Up your luck. Those poor pommies, mate, they're just getting up and going to work. Here we are, we've done our day's duties, and now it's time to smash some beers. And I bought a carton of Beck's, because that was like one of the cheapest beers. It's one of the cheapest beers going around. But, I mean, they make it here. It's not... Oh, no, hang on. It's brewed and bottled in Germany. They even brew and bottle it in Germany, and they're sending it overseas to Australia, and it still costs less than Australian beers. How do they do that? How do they do it? Making bread? No, I don't make bread. What's the point of making bread when you can buy a whole loaf for like $1.10? 2 a.m. in the US. Oh, there's lots of people. What are you doing up at 2 a.m., mate? I should make a Discord server. I wouldn't even know what that is. That's how smart I is. Yeah, I don't even watch the news. Yeah, there's an Outback Steakhouse just at Pacific Fair, a couple of kilometres from my house. I can walk. I walked there today. I went for a walk to pick up my glasses at the old Pack Fair, Specsavers. Got served by a real twink. Oh, he was beautiful. Fixed my things, heated it up, and made it sure it fit all right. Yeah, it's not bad actually, the Beck's. I'm enjoying it. It's only 4% alcohol, eh? Which is good. It's good for me. I was going to get the Carlsberg, and it was $42. And then when I went there today, it was 44 something. I was like, why do they keep doing that? Oh, g'day, Burton. I look like your world history teacher. Well, I'll tell you what, if you keep watching me, mate, you'll learn a whole lot more than your history teacher will tell you. And that's for sure. Uh, 2 days of 30 degrees. Oh, wish it was 30 degrees here. Gee. Raining down in Victoria. Oh, that's good. Any rain's good rain, right? On the old Heinekens. As soon as I get this oven installed, mate, I've already got a recipe lined up. Brian made it for me the other day. He goes, oh, I've got a new recipe for you, Greg. It was beautiful. So I'll definitely be making that one. I just need to get this freaking oven installed. I've watched YouTube videos on how to install it yourself, but mate, seriously, I'll die. I'll die. if I do it. And plus on the back of it, I don't even know where it plugs in. It's hardwired or something, so it means I have to unplug the thing. Yeah, mate. I'm just waiting for Scott to come down. I'll give him a few a few shots of this and mate, installed. KFC one box. I don't know. I wouldn't even know if I might have. Is it like $14 or something? No, I haven't had that one yet. I might have it next week. Have I had a Bush beer? Well, I've had a Bush something. They're not very popular nowadays. The old Bush. It's more like all clean and clear. I prefer the Bush actually. You're on the goals, Luke. Good on you, mate. Nah, Scotty hasn't hooked up my oven. I missed the call from him yesterday because we were at rehearsals. I haven't had time to call him back yet. Just been busy as. Like, has it got that beautiful oven looking sitting there? Ooh, can't wait to plug that in. I wish they were easy to plug in, like just like a normal plug. Why do they make it so difficult? I could have got somebody to install it, but they wanted $280 or something. I know that there's an electrician that works around here. You slip him like $20 and he'd probably do it. Well, my glasses are a good price. Yeah, they were free, except for that the premiums I have to pay on my private health insurance. So they weren't really free. The pie, bacon, and cheese roll. Oh man, that was so good. Wow, that was really tasty. That was a really tasty meal, that one. It's one of the best ones I've had for a while. Uh, should Britain recolonize? Get its colonies back? Well, good luck trying. You're on the Coronas. I do like a Corona. I really like Coronas. They're really nice. Don't worry, mate. I won't be installing that oven. Yeah, I've had Stella Artois. I've got one in the fridge, probably. I've done a review on it, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, it's mushroom season. Yeah, apparently. We were out there too. We were out in the cow fields. Was it last week? Oh, last weekend. It was night time though, so we didn't pull the car over, but would have been prime time for sussing stuff like that out. Actually, I was talking to someone who just had some recently, and he said it was pretty good, but I don't think I've ever had it. G'day, Matt. My thoughts on Ned Kelly? I don't know, mate. He was a bank robber and a terrorist, wasn't he? Probably one of the first. And he's been glorified. Wonder how he would have gone in Chaz. So happy I was doing a live, really getting stuck in your mind's your worst enemy. Yeah, mine is too. I'm always doubting myself. It's just what we do, isn't it? You doubt yourself. You give yourself grief. You give yourself uppercuts. Bang. You bang your head against the wall. Yeah, I do that. I'm my worst enemy, mate. My mind just annoys the absolute crap out of me most of the time. I'm always like, I'll think of things that happened 20 years ago and I'll get angry. Not angry, but like, oh, why did I do that? And these things like 20 years ago. It's not relevant now. Just relax, Greg. It's not important. Yeah, well, sometimes some things just play on your mind. Install what? My new oven. The bacon cooker. A harsh review. Ooh, I'm not going to say something's great when it's not. I think I was very generous on that bacon cooker. That bacon cooker was a piece of crap. And they sent me two of them. Now I've got two freaking bacon cookers sitting there taken up. I'm just going to throw them in the rubbish bin. Or maybe I'll stick them on Marketplace or something. Put $5 on them. See if somebody comes and gets them. See if I can flog them off for $5. The VB, mate. Brian and I walked to Pacific Fair today. So, because I said, I've got to go and pick the glasses up. He sent me a text saying, do you want to go for a bike ride or a walk? I said, yeah, well, I'm going to go for a walk to Pac Fair. And we were walking back, and there's some guy on his bike with a 30 pack of VBs sitting on the handlebars while he's pedaling down the road. Your ancestors arrested Ned Kelly. Wow. Joe Biden's mental health. Well, he's not mentally there, is he? He's not mentally there. He is a lost cause, I'd say. And I can't believe there's people that want to vote for him. Why? He's mental. Oh my God, he is. Now, if he got in, I'll tell you what, he would not be running the country. There'd be everyone else, every warmonger. What are the warmongers? What do they call the warmongers? The neocons. Every neocon will be pulling his, come on, mate, we need to start a war. Okay, how about after lunch? Yeah. That bacon cooker sucked. Yep. Good one, Ryan. Grilling pita bread. Yeah, I've done lots of. When people say grilling, what do they even mean? When I think of grilling, it's you turn the grill on, you stick it under, and it's like the heat comes from the top. That's grilling. Well, at least in Australia. In grilling in America, I still don't even know what grilling in America is. Don't they call it broiling or something? I don't even know what Americans mean. They keep coming up with these silly words like broil. What the fuck is a broil? I still don't know. Is that a British royal? I still don't know. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Oh, love hearts. Oh, a smiling face with love hearts. That's sweet. Cheers, Scooter Fox. Oh, Judas and Martha got you onto the 1800s. I tell you what, they got me onto this too. The other night, I had a few beers. Now, I'm not sure if I'd uploaded a video or not, but I'd had a few, and I just felt like going to the next level. Because I drink the mid-strengths, so you can have like 100 of those, and you can't even get tipsy. So I just had I hit this bottle. I had a couple, but I didn't have any lemons or anything. I was just at Brian's place, and he gave me his leftover lemon. He said, do you want some lemon? I said, yes. So Brian will probably come over later if you want him to. He doesn't want to overstay his welcome, you see. I'm very savvy about the American politics, man. I know all about it. I watch all the American politics channels. Not all of them. I don't watch like that. Who's those those Nazis? What are they called? The Young Turks. Oh, I wouldn't watch them. Oof. They are the epitome of fascism. They are serious Nazi, those ones. Am I related to British royalty? Not quite, but I believe one of my ancestors was he got beheaded by the king. Uh, was it Oliver Cromwell or something? Apparently, that's what my mum told me. I think it was from my dad's side. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know that as a fact. But that's the rumors that were flying around. Yeah, this is the Reposado. It's the brown one. That's not the clear one. This is the next level. Grilling in the USA is on a grill. I still don't even know what that is. Oh, g'day, Marie. In excess or crowded house? Well, probably in excess. Although I don't mind some crowded house. Depends what mood I'm in. Oh, you want to hear Brian talk about music? Mate, he knows everything about music. We had an all right gig today. We were just shoved in this little room about this far apart, three of us, and it was stinking hot. And we're just sweating bullets. Young Turks rock. That's pretty much it, Angry. Heineken, yeah, I like Heineken. I've been to the factory. I've already had the ancestry DNA test. That's why Mum sent me a thing. It's on my phone, so I can't even see it. Well, let me see. Let me just see if what can go on here. Let's see. Let me just try something here. Somebody's asking when's Mr. Stripey Head going to make another appearance. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, it could be in any second, actually, if you want to hear it. Let's see. I got this thing turned on. The speakers on this computer are just gone. You know, it's an Apple, so everything breaks on it. Everything breaks on Apples. That's why I don't get them anymore. Absolute rubbish computers they are. Was warm today. It was beautiful. Oh, did you watch that, Luke? The Brian Shy live stream on Facebook. Oh, good on you, mate. Thanks. Sometimes we get paid for gigs. Like today's we didn't get paid for. Like tomorrow's when I'm getting paid. I think we're actually paying to do it. Yeah, we're not that good yet. We're working up to it, you see. Hopefully. I mean, we have done a few gigs and got paid for them. But basically, the reason I do it is for something to do. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting at home doing these ones. I might as well go out to a club and hang around with some mates and get on it, or not get on it. Although I have gone on it pretty hard sometimes, but. Or we get a bar tab or something. Oh, you've got $100 bar tab. We got one person driving. The other guy hardly drinks, so it's like, right. I love the bar tab payments. They're good. Oh, good on you, Luke. Right. What's my favourite animal? I don't know, mate. They're all alright. Although at this place we're at today, I was like plugging things in, and this dog just runs up and just jumps all over me, and it was so cute. It was like a beagle, but it was like a miniature beagle, and it was only as big as a cat. And it was, oh man, it was such a cute dog. Oh, wow. I was like, oh, I want that dog. Oh, thanks, Lance. I just picked up my new glasses today. I got the ladies' frames because, I'm a Z. I could be a Z, or I could be a M, or whatever. An Aussie grill is a USA broiler, but how do you grill a pizza? Unless you put it on, you heat one side of the up and then you have the lid on and you close it down. I don't understand, mate. Just stick it in the oven or do 5 minutes in the air fryer, mate. Actually, those pizzas where I cut a piece off and cook in the air fryer, mate, it's the best. It's the absolute best that I've had. Like the crust on these pizzas is so much better than any that I've had out of the oven or anything. They're so much better. You're on my Facebook. I'm never on it. What Facebook's that? Yeah, I avoid Facebook like the plague. Don't you worry about that. I only go there to post the odd video or something that I've made. I did one like the other day. I was like, yeah, I should do that. What bands do I like? No, I like the grunge scene from the 90s. Unfortunately, since the 90s, there hasn't been any really decent rock bands. No fishing lately. I'm drinking a Beck's. Got a carton today. Spent some of that hard-earned beer fund money. And I thought I'd get something a little bit, well, I was going to go a little bit heavier, but this is 4%, so it's slightly up on the mid-strengths that I usually drink. But 4%. It's not too... Oh, Audio Slave, yeah, I've got one of their CDs. So I was watching something on YouTube today, came up in my feed. It was Wood. If I could, would you? Who sings that? But it was these four guys, and they like got their shirts off, and they're all young and fit and twinky looking, and they're all just jamming like in the with the beach as the background. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I like kangaroos. I like just animals that are just like normal. I like reptiles, like lizards. I'm a reptile person. Bears are the best animal. I was talking to my mate who lives in North Carolina yesterday. He said he went camping, tracking in the bush for 3 or 4 days, I think it was. And like we were talking about like these Americans that think Australia's dangerous, and it's like there's nothing really here unless you get attacked by a group of dingoes, but that never happens because they're all so scrawny. But there's nothing here that can like just kill you. Whereas if I went to any other country, Australia's probably the safest place to go camping. If you go to America, mate, you got the brown bears, the black bears. That'll just whoosh, you're gone. You got all those big other animals that'll attack you. Maybe the crocodiles up north, but here, mate, the only thing that would maybe kill me is a snake, but you don't see them because they always scatter away. System of a Down, yeah, I don't mind that. I've got those two really good songs. Yeah, I love Soundgarden. Day I try to live. Sharpie Subculture, I wouldn't even know what that is. Oh, g'day Bryson. 45% homebrew. You know, I was on my phone today. I thought, oh, I wonder. I did some approving of people who were friending me on that beer app that I've got. And I was looking at it, I thought, oh, I wonder what the highest rating beers on there are. So I had a look, and they're all like 13, 14, 15% beers. I didn't even know they had beers that were like 15%. But I just kept scrolling, and they were all really high alcohol beers with average scores of 4.75 or 4.74, and yeah, it was really weird. Milli Vanilli, yeah, they were good in their time. A shark story, not really. I saw some sharks the other day, but I was up on a cliff looking down, and they were only like this big. Oh yeah, I loved Alice in Chains, yeah, love those. I love Alice in Chains. Lots of deadly snakes, yeah, but you never see them. And they don't exactly come up and try and eat you. It's only if you accidentally step on one or something, they'll have a go at you. Sharks, well, you don't see those. Blue ring octopus, well, there's none around here. The stonefish, the only stonefish I've seen was at Tangalooma Island under the jetty. I used to work over at Tangalooma, and I used to go on my time off. I'd go snorkeling, and oh man, you'd see stonefish. You'd see like what was it? Flathead. Those big, like meter and a half long flatheads, the big ones. Oh, somebody did catch a shark out there off the jetty once. They used a raw chicken. But otherwise, I was snorkeling all the time there. Never saw anything that would, well, stonefish. I don't think they can really kill you, but I'm sure they hurt. The flaming lips. Oh God. Harp or Smithwick's? Nah. Silver chair, yeah, I used to like them in the day. Haven't had them for a while. Rum and cola or bourbon and cola? I'd rather rum, actually. I prefer rum. What were we on the other day? The Captain Morgan spiced, just straight. But I do love my Bundy rum, mate. I got some in the cupboard, actually. My gun. I won't have any tonight because I don't want to crack open another. Even this bottle. I'm not sure if there's any fizz left because I cracked this open. Oh, this is a tonic water. That's the one I cracked open. Oh, probably a week ago. Let's see if there's anything in it. Oh, that's slightly. Yeah, good enough. I might have a gin and tonic later. Normally I probably wouldn't because it's more a summer drink, but today was really warm. It was beautiful. Beautiful winter's day, I tell you. Man, it was nice. Oh, thanks, Robert. Yeah, I'm still alive. 50 years later, I'm still here. Stone Temple Pilots, yeah, I love them. The Massive Crocs, they're right up north though. Mate, there's none down here. The box jellyfish, well, actually, though, I think they started coming a bit too close for comfort recently. They made it to Fraser Island, which isn't very good because it's not too far from here. But hopefully they won't get down here. I had David. Deed Stout. 100, what? $100 for a 4-pack? You gotta be joking. Do I want one? Mate, if you want to send me one. The divinals, yeah, they were good. That's right, Luke. I wouldn't even try riding a kangaroo. I got a photo of me hugging one. That's about it. Oh, a rump. I'd love a rump right now. No, caught one in crab pots. Wow. A channel called Simple Sarah Kitchen. Well, if she lived on the Goldie, that'd make it handy. What do I think of Cairns? Yeah, Cairns is great. I've been there a few times. Always love going up to Cairns. So nice and warm and toasty. Oh yeah, I love the warm weather. I hate the cold, mate. I hate it. I hate cold weather. I wish it was 30 degrees every day. I wish it was 20 to 30 every day, which is about about 6 months of the year here. Well, themes parks the best. I wouldn't have the faintest, mate. I don't even go to them. Probably Dreamworld, I'm guessing. That's probably the one I'd prefer to go to if I had to choose one. Oh, the Ambassador Beer review. Well, I don't know. I don't know when I'll... It's still sitting over there. It's still sitting over there in its box. I'm a bit too scared to drink that one. I thought I couldn't drink it all on my own. I'd want to share it with someone. It's 33 in the UK last week. Gee. Wonder how many people died. It's 33 degrees every day here in summer, pretty much. I love it. Ooh, I love that heat. Where do I send it to? I've got a PO box on my Greg's Kitchen channel in the About section or something. You'd have to look it up. Yeah, I was married once. Yep. Yeah, married, it was probably 1997 or something, or 1990 something, 7 or 8. No kids though, that I know of. Freezing in Perth. Bad gin and tonic stories. How can you have a bad gin and tonic story? I know it's supposed to be a depressant, but there's nothing depressing about sucking on some gin. I got the old MJ Tanqueray as well. That gee, I must have been hitting it hard at some stage. It's disappearing all right. And I'll tell you what, Ricky's 1800's getting down there. I don't know what happened with that one. I'm pretty sure the other bottles are still pretty full though. And I've got the bourbon there. Yeah, I got the bourbon and the scotch. And the rum. Uh, 0.4 of a degree in Auckland this morning. Yeah, stuff that. Yeah, if I put on Tequila, I'd prefer cold weather. I don't think I would actually. No. I never prefer cold weather because you can't warm up, but you can always cool down. That's what I reckon. People are saying, no, you can't. It's harder to cool down than warm up. Rubbish. That's what the air conditioner's for. Or you go for a swim at the beach. Yeah. Even though not many people live near the beach, but hey. Oh, CDD. Do I still like my steak well done? Can oath, mate. Can oath. Way prefer my steak well done. Nothing worse than raw steak. Ugh. Cook it properly. I like it crispy even. I'd rather they shave it really thin and then get it really crispy so you have to snap it off like a piece of bacon. No, I didn't pick up a Jack Daniels. I picked up... I'll show you. GMT improves the mood. In fact, I'll go and get a glass. I'll show you what I got. I didn't get the Jack Daniels. You've seen what I've got before. Oh, it's all right. I've even got the cupboard open. So I got this one. I got the Hogs 3. Thought I'd try that. And there's my oh, what happened to my scotch? Well, I haven't even hit the Robbo's Bundaberg yet. I've got which one's this one? Oh, that's Chris Rudd's Hogs 3. And then the Dimple, whose was that? Conkers. That was Conkers. So I got those. I gave one of those to Brian, actually. He really liked it. He goes, oh, that's a good scotch. But I got this Hogs 3 bourbon. And it'll taste the same, really, bourbons. Doesn't it? I know the bourbon drinkers are just going to get up me now for saying that. But I can't tell the difference, mate. I can't tell the difference. What's the difference? I can't tell. It tastes the same to me. I got plenty of ice. I've been making sure I'm keeping that well stocked. Just for occasions like this. What is this anyway? What have I got here? Salmon. Gee, what have I got that there for? Why didn't I eat that? Who knows? Who knows what I get up to? I can't wait to get my oven installed, I tell you. Oh, mate, have a look at her. I was going to get the silver one, but that was like $200 extra. And all they do is like just stains. And they always show the fingerprints and everything, you know, those silver ones. I might have a gin and tonic now. Should I? Too late. I already decided I'm going to. I got Brian's lemon here that he gave me. Good old Brian. Who wants me to call Brian over? How am I not getting a beer gut? Well, because I do heaps of exercise. There's this thing that I do called exercise. And like every day I go for a walk. I do some sort of exercise. And plus I don't drink as much as you probably think I do. I know a lot of you probably think I'm an alco, but that's just not true. I might have one. What did I have yesterday? I had one. The day before I had one. Sometimes I have none. I didn't really upload this week beer reviews that much because I didn't have any beers. And plus, I don't eat much. Like today, all I had was, I had for breakfast. I don't eat breakfast usually, but I had an avocado because I bought a whole bag of avocados. It came like 10 avos for like $7. I thought, oh, I'm getting that. So I had that. I had an avo, and then just before the gig, I air fried some bacon, and then I made a bacon and avocado sandwich for lunch. And that's all I've had today. And later on tonight, I'll probably have, I don't know what I'll have. I might just microwave some vegetables or something. And just have some veggies. Or I've got a meat pie there. I can always stick that in the air fryer. I had a meat pie last night for dinner. A meat pie with something. I can't even remember what I had. I was too drunk to remember, you see. Oh, here's a gin and tonic, by the way. Cheers. Even though I've still got a beer here that's full. What was I thinking? Might as well scull this. Oh, Steve. Have a shot. I will soon. I'll get Brian over. I'll have a shot with it, Brian. Oh no, we weren't rehearsing. Rehearsing was last night. That's why I didn't really. We finished at like 8 o'clock or something. So I didn't really get on it. So I was. Plus I was tired. I'd been singing and my head was hurting. My ears are ringing, and I just wanted to have an early night because I knew today we had a live stream that we did, and tomorrow we've got another big gig up in Brisbane, so I just need to not go too hard. Although, who cares, mate? What are you gonna do if I don't? Who cares? I don't care what anyone says. The keto fish and chips. Ah. Do I watch Nats? I wouldn't even know what a Nats is. Any cheeseburger reviews? No. Well, I'm sure I've done plenty of them. The Baconator should fill me up. Well, it was like this big. Although it did keep me. That's right. I had the Baconator for lunch, and I had a meat pie for dinner. That was it. Because I had that rehearsal, and then when I came home, I was like, oh, I wasn't hungry, but I thought, oh, I'll just eat a meat pie. And then I had a few nuts and some sultanas. They're always yummy. That's my dessert. For dessert, what I normally do is just get some sultanas, and then I bite the end off, and then I squish them so the sugary bit pops out, and I eat that. And then I save all the shells, and then I build it up until I got like that much, and then I just eat the outer casings. I'm crazy, man. That's what us crazy folk do. Oh, Robert Hayes, thank you very much, Robert. It's very kind of you. 60 AUD. I can do a lot with that. That just bought me that carton of beer. Thank you very much. The carton of Becks. That's going straight into the beer fund. Straight into the beer fund. How many beers I've had? I've had one. I've had one and that much, and then I've had that much gin and tonic. I don't even know why I poured the gin and tonic. I got so excited having a piece of lemon here. Bottle of absinthe? No way. No, Robert. Not. I'll only have one of those. It's got to be something else. Absinthe? No. That's not on my radar. It's got to be something else. I'll have a look anyway. Do they even sell it here? I'm sure I've had absinthe before, and it's absolute rubbish. I'd rather get something that I'd enjoy. Oh, the woman's voice at the drive-through. Mate, all I had was, wow, it's like a bunch of galahs flew past my car. I was like, whoa, Jesus, what was that? I couldn't even understand a word she was saying. I just nodded and smiled. Sure. I hate it when I say, can I have a burger, please? Oh, yes. So you want the burger meal deal? It's like, no. Did I ask for that? Oh, those red sugar-coated nuts. Oh, yeah. Ugh, gross. Come on, Robert. You got to give me something else. I don't know. I think I got Danny's here. Sailor Jerry spiced rum. Yeah, might have. Should be illegal. Probably is in some countries. Oh, thanks, Robert. No worries. I'll get. Well, it depends how fast I drink this gin. I wouldn't mind getting some the Roku. It's pretty popular. Or something else. So maybe some Irish whiskey. I know my mum loves the Jamesons. Or maybe some Baileys. Oh, yeah, that's a treat. Have some milk. Bailey's poured over ice cream. I used to love doing that one. That's always good fun. 500 ml cans. Ah. What video was that? That was today's Fast Food Friday, I think. Get some little creatures. Some Bailey's Irish. Oh, Brian's here. Brian's rocked over. It's going to call you over.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank God you came over on your own.
Oh, yeah, I know your voice was tired from today, so I didn't want you yelling.
Yeah, I am. You're spot on there, Brian. You're spot on. Brian's decided to come over, everyone. What'd you bring over? A furphy?
Yeah, furfing along.
Oh, tort. That's it. I was telling him about my sore throat. So,
Yeah.
Brian's just rocked up. We had a big gig today, and it was a bit hot today, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
shoved
it was
in
a
that
bit
corner.
sweaty.
A bit hot and sweaty.
What can you do? But I was going to even get them to shut off the fan, like the ceiling fan in the ceiling, because I thought it was going to interfere with the noise, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Yazza.
There was a few guys here that watched it.
Oh, yeah?
They said it was good.
Cool,
Luke liked it. I didn't. I was
Cool,
sitting
Luke.
out for most of it, but
Hey, Kurt. Hey, Natalie.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
Oh well,
bloody good exercise.
yeah, it was. Man, it's yeah, and that's another reason why I don't have a big beer gut. Is all that techno dancing, you see. I got a donation, $60 from Robert, and I just saw him ask, "What should I get for that?" Like a
And
spirit.
What do you think? What did he say?
Well, he wanted me to get some absinthe.
Absinthe.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That was my pretty much exact reaction was no.
Well, it ain't what it used to be, I reckon.
No, they would have changed it. They would have changed it for sure.
I think the derivative, it's made from worm roots, and that's got slightly hallucinogenic properties.
Might as well just hit the old mushies.
Cheaper.
Yeah, much cheaper.
However, you have to find them.
Oh, Matthew loves your glasses. Are they the blue tint ones?
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Supporting them.
Oh, these are my blue ones that I got.
Ah,
Remember I said I got the clear ones.
Right.
The blue ones.
Yes. Very distinguished.
Very
Very nice.
distinguished.
They look black on film, no doubt.
Oh, probably.
No, but, yeah.
But they're blue. The lady, she goes, "Oh, the blue really suits you." I said, "Yeah, well, that's what my friend says, and she knows." These ones I can't read as well with them, but lucky I got my computer down here, which I can see. And these haven't got the reflective. I got hit up for another $50 for the reflective. Let's see. Slightly better.
Yeah, like I've stopped all that reflective extra add-on. It's a waste of money. Just bloody clean your glasses every now and then.
Just clean it.
Clean them. Yeah.
But the thing was, if somebody gave you some money to buy like some spirits, what would you get? That's what Robert was asking.
Probably some sort of scotch, but that's me. Yeah.
Well, I've got that dimple there still.
Yeah.
It's had a hard hit after your last visit here.
Bullshit.
I know.
I had one shot of it.
Although I did pour it, and it was about this big. So that was the one shot.
Somehow I got home. It is like winter here, yeah. But I shall undress.
It's not that cold.
There we go. It's toasty and Greg's.
Nice and warm. I haven't even got the heater on. I just create heat. Tindon. I can't even read that. Oh, Vander James.
Because you got the wrong
I bet you.
glasses on.
Hey, I can't read it. This is my close. I don't even know why I got these reading ones.
Life is so
Oh,
complicated now, isn't it, Greg?
oh God! Now I've got like 16 pairs of glasses. These are my longer distance ones for my computer screen. The other ones are for reading, like labels.
Mehornes.
What? Oh, you can see it
He's
down here
asking
too.
about the band name.
Which
The
one?
band name is called Bri and Psy. BRI and symbol SI.
Yep.
And we like to say featuring Greg Zero or GregO.
Greg Zero, they call me. Because it's GregO, although Greg Zero does sound
It's more techno, more
like hip, cool.
hip.
Would Greg Zero wear clear glasses though? Like this? Depends.
Greg Zero just
He can
does
do whatever he
wants.
wants. Greg
So,
Zero is his own man. And no one tells Greg Zero what to do except Simon. He's the only one that tells me what to do.
Mind you, I was telling you today and yesterday a couple of things. You do this, you do that.
Yeah, you
You're
did.
rolling the lead the wrong way. Ah!
I'm trying to help out by rolling leads. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. So, well, it's rolled up, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's fine. I'll just stand there with my arms crossed then. Yeah, if that's what you want. I try and help out. I'm more the roadie as well. I do a lot of road work.
I know. You're more than that in so many ways. You are the diffuser.
Ah,
You are the glue.
yeah. I'm the one that keeps the sanity alive.
It keeps it real.
I keep it real. I'm a realist. The Prodigy, I'm sure Brian used to love the Prodigy.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh,
I
g'day,
saw them
Robbo.
once. Yeah, saw them once and did the lighting for them as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You see?
Not, I wasn't the engineer who like did all the bloody programming. I was one of the lighting techs who helped set up all the rave lighting for that particular rave show, and they happened to be playing. Great night.
Oh, Brian, mate, he knows it all.
David's asking if Brian and I have a YouTube channel. Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yes.
There's not very many songs on it though, which
Not at the moment.
yeah, well, there's a few coming. When? Wow.
Over this next month, there's going to be two
New video clips.
New videos released. So keep your eye out on that. But Facebook, Brian at Brian Psy Music is a good place to start if you're really.
If you want to see gigs, like a full half hour or an hour of just Brian, so I have it playing in the background like I've got now.
If you're jonesing for a bit of Brian Psy,
Some techno?
start there.
With some Greg Zero.
Totally homemade Aussie. I was going to say rock and roll, but it's techno. So
Brian does it in his lounge room.
what do I do? What?
On his computer.
Oh,
You're the artist. It's all Brian's, pretty much his.
No, I can't accept all the
He's the
credits.
musician.
Oh, cool. Good on your brother Seamus. He's subbed.
Oh, good on you,
subbed
brother.
to Brian's side. That's good. Got to build up those numbers as well. Like it's just like a shameless game of self promotion and may as well give it a go.
Well, that's right. It's all about just having a go.
Having a go.
And the thing is with this music is I really enjoy it. I really love the songs. And I mean, I wasn't really into. I mean, I used to like going to and dancing, like at the family and all those things.
Can I borrow a piece of notebook paper? They're asking how it's spelled.
Brian Psy. Are you serious?
Yeah. So
Here, look, I'll type it in.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
It's.
No,
I won't even bother.
no. No, you're doing it all wrong. It's all
For
wrong.
God's sake, is it a capital A?
Allow me. Well, it should be a capital. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, but like
Brian,
capital
sorry.
B, capital S.
It doesn't matter. It
Greg
doesn't
Zero.
matter if it's a capital. For
Oh,
God's sake.
I'm just fishing for compliments.
Um, Hang on. Oh, Benjamin James. Thank you very much, Benjamin James. Oh, he's a handsome-looking lad. Is that his real jawline?
Who?
Benjamin, have a look at him. He's a sexy-looking man. And, well, he wants me to try some Feral Brewing. Didn't we try that the other day? It was on, I think it was, no, it wasn't that one.
Feral Brewing. Is that
Feral
where
Brewing.
you get potato skins and you whack them into a vat and you add yeast and make some sort of moonshine?
No. That's the Feral Brewing Company. It's a beer company. He wants me to try some Biggie juice. It's a craft beer that's more on the juice side. Big on the hops. Oh, God. Oh, what? It's 13.3%.
What? 30.3%?
13.3.
13. Phew.
Okay, well, thanks, Benjamin. I'll have a look out for that.
Potato. Potato. Taters.
Brothers, subscribe. Good on you. Bree and Sia.
Friends.
Bryside.
Hold on. Do you let streamers on Twitch play your music? I'm mod for a Suicide Girl, and if she can play your music, it could be good exposure. Please explain.
Yes, you need to explain that a little bit more. Suicide Girl.
I've heard about Suicide Girls. Yeah, they've been
Such
around
a
for a
shame.
while. It's
A mod. I don't know if they can. The mods can't. I mean, there's lots of mods on here. They can't do anything. But you never know. But you'd have to send an email through to the Brian Side, because
it's called management at Brian's Side.
management of Brian Side, because we can't make that decision.
Actually, so there is a website. It's basically brianside.com, and it's spelled all in one word. BRIANDI.
No,
At
you can't even spell it right.
uh,
Just look up brianside.com. It'll come up somewhere.
but not with the and symbol, with the and in the middle.
Yeah.
AND. Brianside.com.
Brian's born in Australia, lived overseas for a long time. Fire Saga. I bet Brian wouldn't even know who they are. What's Brian drinking?
Good old Furfies.
The Furphy was on special this week. I think it was $12 for a 6-pack. Got to help those Victorians, you see. They're doing it tough down there in Victoria. Trying to help out the economy. Oh, you love Beck's? Yeah, it's not bad actually, the old Beck's. It's only 4%, which is good. It's sort of like the mid-strength. The next step up from a mixed strength.
But definitely good beer.
Right, see you, David. Brian isn't Irish. Yeah, he's Irish.
Half Irish. Come on.
Yeah. His mum's Irish. He lived in Ireland.
I got like 9 uncles and aunties in Ireland. So that means I got like 100 cousins.
Oh, thanks, Benjamin. It's gonna. Biggie juice is 6%. Oh, what? Oh, okay. It's only 6%.
Hey, is this the mix from today?
No, this is just my
Just your usual playlist.
Brian Side playlist because it's royalty free at the moment. I can play it without having to worry about getting strikes for now. until
Right.
suddenly they become big, and then all my videos with this music in the background would suddenly all get like copy. Oh, like today.
So you'll always be a welcome member, and he'll never have to pay.
Oh, pie.
Where are we playing tomorrow?
Quiver
The
in the
Quiver
valley.
in
In the valley in Brisbane,
Winds Lane.
in Winds Lane.
Yeah. Do you remember that Ben's Burger review? It was in January,
Who knows when it
late
was.
January, mid-January.
Yeah, we're going up to Brisbane tomorrow night, about 7:30. But we'll be there about 6-ish or something.
5:30. We'll be there.
We'll be there about 5:30. They'll be setting up. I'll be sitting at Ben's Burgers, mate, just smashing beers. Getting the old Dutch courage
I
up.
thought you'd be like smashing burgers, but
No, I'm not eating. Why waste a good space in your stomach with food when there's beer on tap at Ben's Burgers?
I'm the driver again.
He's designated
As
driver.
usual.
Yes!
Sigh.
That's the beauty about owning a ute. Is you can only fit like 2 people, and there's no safety. You can't keep anything in the back.
Excuse me.
It's great. So Brian's got the only car that can fit all of us in and all the equipment. So he's the designated driver. Poor Brian. But yeah. So I'll be if somebody wants to come and shout me beers at Winds Lane, mate, please do. We'll be there. I'll be there. From 5:30 to 6 o'clock. So I'll have a good hour just sitting outside, chatting to anyone that wants to come along. And then afterwards, it'll be packing up, and they'll probably want to leave pretty quick. So I think we leave at about 9 p.m. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be tomorrow. Your music's copyright free, Vander. You love the Valley, Chris. No, the Quiver isn't a techno club. It's like a little room, and they do it's like a tiny little room for DJs. And they put it's this tiny little room for DJs, and then they put the room, they play the music out to Winds Lane, which is it's at the back of the zoo. So if you know where the zoo is, where they have all those live bands, it's just behind that. You walk up the side street and then down there's this lane.
It's awesome. It's like so trendy. Yep.
Brian didn't close the door. He doesn't have to. Well, the door to the bathroom.
How did they know that? It was already. It was always open.
I've got the light on, so he doesn't. So we don't, hit the bath mat.
What can I say? I'm clumsy, huh? I just typed in the brianside.com website. Under contacts, you'll find the contact us, and then there'll be the email to management. Thank you about the offer to suicide girls thing. That'd be interesting. And do contact us.
Yes. Make sure you do. Oh, how's this Beck's going? Well, it's getting there, slowly but surely. It's taken me a while.
You're nursing it.
Yeah, well,
Is it injured somewhat?
it's injured. Poor thing needs some attention. Oh, Beck. Poor Beck. What was that band, Beck? What did he sing?
Heck, Loser,
Ah, yeah.
his big breakthrough song.
Yeah.
And then many great songs after that. Particularly Get Real Paid is my favorite of his. Off Midnight Vultures.
Of course, Brian would say his favourite song is the only song I've never heard before. Because that's what happens.
You like Beer Can, ma'am? Not bad at all. Yeah, Beck was pretty cool. He still is. He's still kicking it.
Is he?
Yeah, he's just album after album, year after year, and still keeping relevance.
Hmm.
Well, but what is relevant to you or me? I don't know.
Just
It's just good that he's still doing it and just going strong.
don't make a pineapple t-shirt theme for today. Oh, did you watch Nadia? No, that's I've got three Hawaiian shirts, and I was told that my favorite one isn't good enough. And then the other one's a bit, it's a bit pastel-y color. I should take that to the church and give it to them, I reckon.
I think the theme just was in general Hawaiian shirts, but somehow magically, Greg and Cy just managed to have pineapples between them.
Yeah.
I was there resplendent in my
Your
piratey shirt.
your shirt's got like everything about the ocean on it.
No, it's beautiful.
It's a good one.
Devil's haircut in my mind, or on my mind. What is this?
Oh, ask my subscribers to submit their own music and make a playlist. Well, I could do that, but if somebody sent me something and it was it had some copyright material in it, then that would stuff everything up. Yeah. But yeah, very well noticed, Nadia. Hmm. She's got her eye on the ball. 2 turntables and a microphone.
Oh yes, yes, huge.
Devil's haircut.
Fan of Henry Rollins. Not particularly. No, sorry.
What was that? What was that thing that last weekend, after that gig on Saturday, and like the next morning when
Yes.
and Simon was going, oh, let's play this, and I said, yeah, play that, and you're like, oh no,
Hawkwind.
Hawkwind.
Um,
Who's heard of Hawkwind? I haven't.
Plenty of people.
I've never heard
Plenty
of them.
people.
But I tell you what, after listening to that first song, I can understand why you went, nah. I
No,
can't deal with it.
like we put up with the first concerts,
Yeah.
but then it was time for something else. That's all. Yeah.
The pub crawl to Darwin. Well, maybe once the borders all open up, well, we'll try and work on it. That pub crawl to Darwin.
How far do you have to crawl?
I think
Darwin's like 5,000 kilometers away. That's a big crawl.
yeah, we're flying there.
Oh.
Or we're going to hire a bus and drive there past every pub and just
Jeez,
stop.
that'd be just like
Bit messy.
you have to have a toilet on the bus. I tell you.
Yeah. And
Or-
wheelchair access for Robbo as well.
Oh, of course. Where do we pick Robbo at?
Robbo's in Sydney. I'm sure we can just fly to Darwin.
The
Just
bus,
flights to Darwin can't be
the
that
bus tour
expensive.
sounds really cool.
Does
though.
sound really cool.
Yeah.
Does sound
Although we're not going to get like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, bloody tour out to the outback, and the bus breaks down, and we're stuck. And
Mate, that's all. That's the whole excitement about that sort of thing. The bus breaks down, mate. There's a great story to tell your grandkids. You get bitten by a brown snake. Oh, somebody had to, and on the penis.
On
And
the
someone had to
arse,
suck the
on the
poison
arse.
out. I mean, they're great stories.
Oh dear. Well, you better have like a snake poison sucker on the bus, just in case. I rest my case.
A flock of seagulls. And I ran. That was a good song, that one. It's still a good song.
Yeah, I take much inspiration from their hairdos.
Yeah. Well, your hair is looking good. You were doing that the whole full shaved thing before, wasn't it?
Yeah, totally 3 all over.
A number 3 all over, and when you lean your head down, it just looks like you're bald. But you got the thickest head of hair I've seen in a long time. But yeah, I think the longer bit at the front is doing it for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to grow my hair a bit longer, I think.
I'm a big fan of
I can see some
the
bald
crisp.
spots. I got lots of bald spots.
But
They're coming there. I think it's disguise it. You can disguise it with hair.
are you
see
sure
those
that
bald
they're
spots.
not just big like build-ups of dandruff?
Oh, it could be. Yeah. Well, I wash my hair with the Head and Shoulders. Tell you what, that's the best stuff for your dandruff. That stuff. Haven't had any. 2 days on the Head and Shoulders and boom.
Well,
I need
yeah,
some on
yeah.
my beard actually. Sometimes I do this and suddenly I get all this. Oh, like this. I just did it.
Hello, Polly. Take the band and play everywhere. Well,
Oh yeah. We could do a tour.
uh,
Well, we're thinking about what's that tour we're going to do to Asia?
the
Thailand?
Southeast Asian tour.
South, yeah, Thailand, Vietnam. What was that other country that we probably won't get into?
Cambodia.
Yeah, that one.
Love to get to Japan and South Korea. Oh,
That's right, Steve. What happens on the bus stays on the bus.
get some plugs, earplugs, you mean?
Now, where is Steve? Let's see if. Oh, Tradie's here. Tradie Trev, when are you coming down to put my install my oven? I got my new oven and I need an electrician. I can't do it on that one. Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, no, it's a great idea to.
We're not doing going anywhere for a long time.
No, like it probably won't happen, that particular tour to Southeast Asia until like, June, July next year.
Oh yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Seriously.
We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
And it's not as if we're going to make a lot of money off it.
No, it'll be costing us
Pretty much
thousands.
self-funded and
Yeah, it's just an excuse to go overseas
a working holiday.
and play in pub. We wouldn't make a cent unless there was a bar tab. So if there was a bar tab, that'd be all right.
I
If
think
we
if
just got
anything,
paid in bar tabs.
we'd come away with some sort of deficiency, probably in our livers and our wallets. So
Well, it's going to be an expensive trip, no matter what happens. I'm sure the Rolling Stones, when they go overseas, they don't make any money either. They probably lose thousands and
yeah,
thousands
like
because they'd be snorting it
promoters,
everywhere.
dodgy management,
Oh,
just the costs of running a band. Although, like, sometimes I think we're not actually really a band per se. We're like a corporation, a badly managed corporation in
Not that
financial sense.
But
But in the creative sense, like we're quite well managed by.
yeah,
the
we're
side.
well managed, but we're not in it for the money.
No, it's more a creative concept.
It's
than-
it's fun.
it's fun, yeah.
It's fun.
Or else
It's stressful.
we'll just
at
be
times as
sitting
well.
at home, just doing.
Spending money on alcohol. The thing is, we actually save money by being in the band, even though we don't make any, because we're not spending it on frivolous amounts of alcohol, which some people in the band might be doing. Although I'm sure it doesn't save us any money and all that. So, who am I talking? Who knows what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't know. It's when you're in a band,
That's right, mayhem.
you might just get a bit of a shot in the arm, or maybe just a shot of tequila. How about that?
Oh, I've got that beer.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's right.
Let's
we're
try
gonna
it
do a
out.
beer. We're doing a beer review. That's right. Brian bought a beer, and I'll get it, even though you still got a bit left
No,
in
no,
there.
do. I'm used to
But
juggling
it's
glasses.
the Yeasty Boys one. Another one of those.
There he is.
G'day. There's my new oven. Just waiting for tradie Trev to come and install it. God, he's slack. Well, I've been trying to get tradie Trev, the electrician, to come and install this thing for months. Right, so we got beer glasses here. This beer glass has got this thing on it. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't seem to get rid of anything.
Is that like citrus leftovers? Like
Well, I think it
lemon
might
and
be, but
stuff?
it's been stuck there, and when I scrape it, it's like a fish scale. It just doesn't want to disappear. But so Brian picked up this Yeasty Boys White Palace, and it's 6.6%. And you had one before,
Yep.
and you were saying it's very fruity.
I was a bit worried because when I read the basic yarn on it, which is bad, it'd be like, oh yeah, we're all about like passion fruit and melon and orange and like citrusy flavors. And I was going, oh, I'm a bit worried about this, Greg.
Look at the color of
Even though
that.
it's a 6.6.
6.6%.
So after the gig, got home, got the gear upstairs.
The
I
last-
immediately like went and poured it into a pint glass, and I went, oh, I'm not even gonna smell it. I was so thirsty, And I went, ah,
What's
it's like
that?
Pasito, alcoholic Pasito. And I went, I love Pasito. I love this beer.
And actually,
Straight up.
and the thing I said when you said it smells like Pasito, I was like, because I mean, Pasito is nice, but it was like, what do you drink with Pasito? What do you drink with it?
Bloody
Vodka?
vodka, gin,
I guess so.
absinthe.
Oh, God.
Wort. um,
No absinthe here, Robert. There's
What
no absinthe. It's banned from my house.
What else is white and liquory like?
Oh, is that licoricey?
No, liquor. Sorry.
But is
Spirity.
absinthe like that licorice sort of?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do licorice. I don't do licorice. I like the red licorice. Oh, I used to love that stuff. Oh, yeah. Holy schmollies.
Pasito.
Wow.
Pasito beer.
Oh, no, well, I mean, it does. It smells like,
Yeah. Totally. And 6.6.
6.6%.
Ouzo. That's a white one. And
I don't mind the ouzo. When I
Oh,
lived
that's
in
great.
Greece, I used to drink heaps of that stuff.
what is that stuff they set on fire?
Lambrusca?
No.
No, the ouzo, they used to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. There's another one though.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that does smell. That smells really nice. That is a delicious smelling beer. Wow. Look at the color of it too. It's pretty cloudy. But really. Oh, smells good. Black Sambuca.
Sambuca.
Yeah, Sambuca.
Yeah, the white Sambuca. That was all the rage back in the 80s, 90s. They get
Yes.
the tray of the shots,
Ah, yeah.
and then they light them on fire, and then you go.
Yep. Oh, let's burn all the alcohol off. Whose dumb idea was that?
Probably a good idea, really. In those heady times,
Yeah.
helps everyone out, even the bouncers at the door, the police on the streets.
Man, it smells so nice. It smells like one of those ice blocks, those fruit ice blocks as well that you used to.
However, you couldn't drink this all night.
Well, I haven't had a sip yet. Let's go. Yes, yeah. Well, it's very fruity.
Yes.
We're drinking this one at the moment.
The palace, the white
Palace, which is apparently a something that they used to call heroin as well.
Well, it's a pseudonym.
A
Is that what
pseudonym?
they named
Is that
it?
the the adjective that describes that noun? I don't know.
Well, think about it. White drug powder,
White Palace.
being
That
inebriated that much that you're in this palace of
well, I don't know. I've never tried it.
inebriation of some sort.
I have no intentions on ever doing it either. Oh, it smells so good, but the taste. I mean, it's all right. It's not bad.
It's
It's fruity. It's
I keep
definitely
on
really
going back
fruity.
to that urine sort of
You must have.
descriptor, but like
You must have had a lot of
it's
golden showers
it's
in your time.
not very urine-y. I would know.
It's got. It's kind of that sweet. It's like a drinking some lemon juice sort of. It's got that tartness about it, with that slight hint of sweetness.
Yeah, well, but it's got those melony sort of overtones, and yeah,
What would you pair it with though? Some fish?
actually, that would be a good choice. Probably some red snapper.
Yum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just lightly sort of baked in oven paper.
Well, I can't wait to get this new oven installed so I can do that recipe that you made me the other day. We went to your place and you cooked me that salmon. That we won't go into it too much, but you made me that salmon.
Ah, yes, the new recipe.
The new recipe.
Yeah.
It was delicious, really nice. Oh, I can't wait for that oven to get installed. Where's Scotty or Trady Trent to come down and do it?
Do you want me to put some music on in the background? They're asking for more of your techno.
Oh, yeah, I'll go and do that. I need to go.
I need to go. No, you
Well,
go.
I need to go
You
first.
Oh, my goodness. Did you get two? He got two pairs of specs. Yeah, he did. Yeah. White Palace IPA goes good too. Yeah. Hops disappears over time. Good to see you all again. Good day, Lance. And yeah. Sometimes I'm lost for words. Yeah, but had a good day today. Yeah, with the band, and we're not all about the band, of course, but it's good to just sort of have a hobby. Well, perhaps a serious hobby, but yeah. Hey, CRSPWL. David Guetta. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, good day, Robbo. Again. Hey, good to see you're doing all right. Back home. This is my home, if you're asking me. G'day, thanks, Robbo. Like, drum and bass? No. It's okay, but no, it's yeah, we're not really that. Drum and bass is like so intense. I can't do that all night. So.
Yeah, I've got my ears ringing just from today. When we came back from the gig, my ears are ringing, and oh man.
Yeah, someone needs to install
headache.
Greg's oven, or else he just won't shut up about it.
I'm gonna have to pay someone to do it.
Really? What about SCO?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I got a call from Scott. I still need to call him back.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Robbo. That's really kind of you.
Excuse me.
It's your turn. That was fun. It's always fun. Tripper. He's a tripper. Yeah. So we got some music. These are the unreleased songs that we're still working on. But they're all trippy. If you like tripping, you might like Brian's Eye. Or if you like it, we got some real hard stuff too, like real hard. Just like punching someone in the face. G'day, Kay. Luke said, terrific show today. Tell you what, it's not easy, and that was only an hour show. I mean, we've got like an hour 40 of stuff And mate, it's exhausting. It's pretty tiring, being up there, just yeah, rock and roll, man. Thanks, Geordie. Steve. What's wrong with the air fryer, Polly? Mate, there's nothing wrong with that thing. That's the best thing I've ever had. Oh, that's a great idea, Lance. Air tasker. Mate, somebody will probably do it. Some guy student over here from well, there's a billion. Who are those? What's that group of people over here from like Argentinians? There's like or Brazilians. There's a billion Brazilians on the Gold Coast. I'm sure there's got to be an electrician amongst one of them that wants to. I can do some air tasking. Give them like $10 and maybe a meat pie or something. They can install
Why do you think
install
that
the oven.
Brazilians are particularly good electricians?
There might be one over here doing his postgraduate in apprenticeships for electronics.
Okay.
You don't know unless you ask.
Are you saying that probably Australian apprentices of the electrician arts are probably a bit more expensive than you want to?
No, somebody said check air tasker.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You might get somebody really cheap that will install it for a meat pie instead of like cash.
Well, it is a payer's economy at the moment. So many people begging for money at the moment. I don't know.
Oh, you just bought the Kmart air fryer, did you, Benjamin? No, it's nothing wrong with them. $69. That'll last you months. Months and months.
And how long have you had yours?
I've had mine about a year. And I use it all the time, believe me. I probably used it 3 times yesterday. I've used it once today already.
I'm very impressed what it does with meat pies. Frozen. From frozen.
Do you want me to eat you a meat pie?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Mate, it does the best meat pie. I was saying before, it does the best pizzas.
Ooh.
Like the
only-
the single slice though.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like a whole pizza or a half pizza,
Mm.
you just want a slice of pizza. It does the best slices
I don't
of
know.
pizza.
When I get into a pizza, I want the whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, if I started off doing one recently, and I woke up the next morning, there was only a quarter left. So I mean, I just did piece by piece. It only takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes, it's ready. It's amazing.
Well, that's totally amazing, and also saves you electricity.
Yeah, saving the planet. Surely,
Saves you cleaning.
yeah, you don't even bother cleaning your air fryer. Who ever cleans it? I do.
Would you not?
No, I do, because the bottom of mine's about that thick in bacon grease at the moment, which is just perfect.
It retains the flavor of so many meals past, and it permeates through your current dish.
A bit like my oven right now, with the smoke that pours out of it.
Well, you should scrape all that gunk from it before you chuck it out. And
Why
keep
would
it
I-
in a jar.
Well, I
just
could
to
do that.
slap onto some toast. Ooh.
Well, I do have that. I do have a jar of old oils, because all that old oil I always pour into
Into
I-
a jar of into your facial ointment.
Coconut oil. Yeah.
That's bloody good stuff.
They call the Gold Coast Little Brazil. It wouldn't surprise me, mate. There's a billion of them here. I'm sure there's not a billion Brazilians, though. I tell you what, though, I don't mind seeing them walking around. Oh, they're an attractive race, that's for sure. The old Brazilians. Oof. When I'm riding past on my bike and I hear, and I'm like, very attractive.
You know, you can't understand it because it's Portuguese,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
you're a Spanish fluent.
I can understand a little bit.
sort of person.
I can understand a little bit.
It's is it considered a Romance language, Portuguese?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Like French, Spanish,
French is
Italian. Those are
French
romance
is very
languages.
sexy.
But there's
Spanish
something
is
about
not
the
really.
Portuguese.
Well, they do a lot of showers and Jews, zells, and buzz.
Oh, well, yeah, well.
Yeah, they mispronounce things. But I have been watching. I watched something yesterday. It was. I'm still on the cartel sort of shows on Netflix, and it was all in Spanish. That one.
You would have
Okay.
been rolling in mud.
Oh well, I was just like, what the hell are they talking about? It's all in Mexican. El Chapo, I think it was called. But still, I mean, it was. I could
So it's
understand
very
words.
dialectic, and
Well, it's got the subtitles underneath, and you're like, oh. And that's how I learned Spanish was watching Spanish programs with subtitles, and just sort of reconfirming things,
yeah, yeah.
and with a dictionary. That's why, I'd say, whatever the word was,
Then
encontrado,
you'd
encontrada.
It's this little,
No, I go
little
encontrada.
tiny dictionary.
Well, I had the big one.
Oh,
It's like encontrado, and then it was like you came across or something, or something. And so, it's encontrado. You met with, or you encountered, and that's how I sort of remembered. Oh, encontrar is encounter. You have a meeting. I was like, I was, and that's how Spanish is really just a lot of those sorts of words.
It's quite, when you think about it, it's quite logical, just like Latin.
Yeah. It's very logical. I mean, it's when you compare it with English, yeah, it sort of makes a lot of sense.
I just got asked by DCH73 Miami about In Excess versus Crowded House.
Oh, he asked me that before.
It's for me, it's
Crowded House.
only because Split Ends is involved in a big way, and my favorites, New Zealand band, and perhaps like this region, Australia versus New Zealand, is Split Ends.
So
Split Ends.
So what's your favorite Australian band then?
I would have to say,
We'll see.
well, I haven't thought about it really.
No.
Not for a while. Not for a while.
Okay, well, and that's why I'm asking.
Um,
That's kind of interesting.
Give me 5 minutes to think about it.
I know it's a hard. It's hard when somebody asks you something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But immediately, In Excess versus Crowded House. It's Crowded House.
Yeah. I said
Pretty
In
much-
Excess.
Pretty much because of Split Ends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In Excess has got more of those anthems, and Crowded House is more like fun and
They have
party.
their own sort of navel gazing anthems. But Split Ends is just like, which I like.
Yeah, it's kooky.
Kooky. Yeah.
Yeah, you like your kooky stuff, that's for sure. Yeah.
Both are great, of course. Yeah. In Excess.
Oh,
Crowded
you
House.
saw at the playroom, you saw In Excess and Crowded House. Oh, wish the playroom was still there. Who was the idiot that said tear it down? We should find that person's house and go
Well,
around there and like
In the end, isn't
put a firecracker in their
isn't
letterbox. or
God
something.
responsible for everything?
If that's the case, then I
Damn
understand.
you! Damn you! It was such a loss to the Gold Coast. I tell you what.
Oh, Tony, you off to Tangalooma. I
Oh,
was just saying I used to work there.
you're in for a treat.
I love Tangalooma, mate. That was a real. It's really good there. Like you can do day trips, jump on the boat, go over the beach. The sand is so white. It's so beautiful. The water is so clean. Oh man, it is, and it's only like an hour from Brisbane. It's so nice. If you can go snorkeling or something, it might be a bit cold, but dude,
I think
I love Tangalooma.
you and me really need to get to somewhere like Tangalooma and like get a tan.
I don't tan, mate.
Oh man.
Have you seen my skin? I cancer. I don't tan, I
I'll
cancer.
go and get a cancer then.
Let's go.
What's happening?
Oh, bit of a
Bit of
bit of a pause there. Have I tried Buffalo Trace? Never heard of it.
Buffalo Trace. That's
I wouldn't even know. Fleetwood Mac, yeah, I like them. Yeah, we already went to the Silverchair thing. Yo habla español no muy bueno. Yes, I can tell.
I'm just poking my
Is
ears.
he the lead singer at Midnight Oil in Parliament? No. He got kicked out. He came up. Remember, he came up with some ideas, and it actually killed some people. Poor guy. We shouldn't laugh though.
What, the pink bat?
Yeah,
That wasn't exactly his idea per se.
I think it was,
The
and people died from it.
Kevin Rudd government. Rah rah.
Yeah, but he was a Labor guy. He wasn't. He was
like Kevin Rudd's, like the 2007.
Was
Kevin,
Rudd Labor?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no wonder I hated him.
Yes, and Peter Garrett
Labor.
got on that ticket,
Yeah.
and he was like the environment minister.
Yep, and he came up with some really good, deadly ideas.
It's just, it killed everyone's love for his being part of Midnight Oil for a while.
Yep.
Then he he quickly got out of it after about 2.5, 3 years, wasn't it?
Too short for the pension then.
Yeah, but he did come back and do a couple of concerts with Midnight Oil after his disastrous putting into Parliament. And well, I was actually like, it was like, where's the popcorn? Watch this. Oh, like, it's good to see a lefty sort of getting ahead and putting something into
And then
the
killing some
Parliament.
people. He was a typical lefty, that guy. Yeah, kills people and fascist. Synaptech. Thank you, Synaptech. Trev found a sparky who'll install the oven for shout out Greg. Oh, this what? Trev found one. And the oven for shout out Greg. For a shout out. Oh, good on you, tradie. Well, send me an email. Send me his email me his phone number or something, or email address. Does he live on the Goldie though? Buffalo Trace, still don't know. The Buffalo Stance. Neil Finn, yeah. Yeah, I still don't even know what Trev found a sparky will install the oven for shout out Greg means, actually.
They're just,
Unless it was
if
somebody
it's meant
that's
to be,
here.
If it's meant to be, the karma will come to you.
Yeah.
The electrician will come to you. In all in good time. Meanwhile, you still got a highly functioning smoky oven there.
Oh, the
Sisters of
Tangalooma was
Mercy.
huge.
Sisters of Mercy. Good on you, Robert. Yes, Sisters of Mercy, they're close to my heart. Or else, no, my black heart over here. And yeah, love them. Do you like the mission, Robert?
The missionary position.
No, the mission, the band.
You met Garrett. Oh. Did you do this? What was that, Benny Hill? Remember Benny Hill? He used to have that little ball guy and he used to slap on it.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, Spy versus Spy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good band.
Yeah.
So many songs. Like, I can't even name one now. But I've seen, like, there's.
Oh, thanks, Tradie. I wouldn't know one of their songs. Although, maybe if I heard one, I might.
Grab his head for good luck. Who, the little guy in Benny Hill, or.
One of the Seekers became a Liberal and got the pension. God, Annoys me that.
Well, they should
Oh,
have.
you know what?
The Seekers. They should have gotten like the
They-
OBEs.
But I mean, you know, those politicians' pensions, right? They're not means tested, and they should be. All politicians, like Turdbull, that biggest scumbag. Even though I don't think he lasted until he got the pension, but he's worth like 100 million, and he would still be eligible if he'd stayed in
Yeah, but-
power long enough for a
But he-
pension.
he
And it
won't-
should be
he
means
won't
tested.
claim that pension because he's a.
Why wouldn't he? He's a tight ass scab.
And he's also like a self-made billionaire or
He's a
millionaire.
scumbag, mate.
millionaire.
Absolute scumbag, that guy. If he was here right now, I'd headbutt him. I'd do this.
Oh, jeez.
Take this, Turdbull.
From this conversation. This is just like so infuriating. No, it's just.
Go and urinate. Ah,
Yes,
do we like the
I'll
Beastie
get all my
Boys?
frustrations out that way. And then I'll come back.
Don't get your frustrations out on the back of the bowl though, or on the back wall or something. Oh, mate, if he comes, I'll make a video of it. If he comes and installs it, I'll make a video and say, here we go. This is how you install a thing from, What's Up Electrical. Yeah, you'll make money off it. Oh yeah, the Beastie Boys. Used to listen to those quite a lot. Rudd just bought a $17 million mansion. Must be a huge one on the sunny. Jeez. It's funny how these like politicians on $300,000 a year can afford a $17 million house though. Isn't that funny? I always find it really funny how these like Nancy Pelosi. She makes what, $180,000 a year and she's worth $120 million? Very strange. So much corruption, mate. Turdbull's worth $240 million. What a scumbag he is. Him and his son are the biggest scumbags in Australia, I reckon. The spice. 'Tis not. 'Tis not your name. We're going to have to come up to your house, 'tis not. We drove past there the other day, and I was trying to point out the driveway, and I think it was 747. It sort of reminded me of the aeroplane. What do you feel like?
Can I grab a Bex at all?
Yeah.
love that.
Have a Bex. Have a Bex, and we'll have a 1800 Reposado.
Bex and a lie down.
A lie down.
You know, the Bex. BEX.
Oh, Bex. Oh, the old Bex.
Good old Bex and the yellow packets.
Rudd's missus makes millions. Yeah. I wonder how. I wonder how.
Like human resources.
Yeah,
a
human-
foreign national company.
Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah, and she was always like the money behind the brand of Rudd.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that's normally the way. It's normally the way it is. No, we will, 'tis not. We can do a practice session. Actually, 'tis not. We could go to his place to do some rehearsals. It's only just past that other place where we.
Oh, what?
'Tis not. He's. I went to his 50th.
Tesla. Who the?
Tesla. Adolf Tesla. No.
Adolf Tesla.
Tesla. Adolf Tesla. No, it's yeah. You got your name from Tism. No, that's a question.
Tis not my name.
Abbott is a legend in Australia. Yeah, I don't mind Abbott. I think he should have explained himself a little bit better than what he did. But yeah.
Yeah, but good on him. Like he
I saw him last year actually. His
Yeah.
Dick Togs walking around with his
No, I
surfboard.
saw him
You always see
in
him around.
January, fighting fires.
No, yeah, he's a
He's a top bloke,
he's a top bloke.
except for his Catholicism bent,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
and
Catholics.
that's a bit bent. No, like no, I'm a Catholic as well.
Are you? Oh God, that's what's wrong with you. You see what I did there?
You like abbots? See what I did there?
Nah, it was all right. He just stuffed up with his. He needed a better promotions person.
His branding was terrible.
Terrible branding. Terrible. He really stuffed up. Really stuffed up.
Yeah.
And he needed someone to explain himself better.
Well,
Like
he
like
had Peter Credlin.
well
but
like
she
defunding.
didn't do bugger all for him.
She's great on Sky though now though.
Oh yeah.
She on Sky. She
Yeah,
does Sky
but
News.
she's holding her own. She was always like
She probably hated. Yeah.
such a commanding presence in a room.
She should. She could be a really good female prime minister. But why would you want to do that? It's a tough job, mate. Tough job. Politics, God.
God or politics?
Or both.
Do you believe
It's
in
tough.
God or politics?
I didn't used to believe in God, but now I do. As I'm getting closer to death, yeah, praise Jesus. Praise God. Love him.
Jeebus.
Love him.
Jeebus.
No. But Jesus. Our Lord and Saviour. Our Lord and Saviour.
Right about now, Bex is my Lord and Savior.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, this yeasty boys, what, a bit of a harsh reality
It's
from this thing?
I take back what I said about Bex being my savior. Such a bitter, hopsy kind of
What?
finish.
No, I'm going to have one.
Praise Jesus.
I'll tell you what, though, this, it wasn't the easiest thing to get down, but it wasn't too bad. It was very fruity.
Tell you what, all this cold beer is making me put my scarf on.
Oh, God. Well, you know it'll warm you up.
Good day from Ennio Lacon. Good day from Bonnie Doon, Victoria. Bonnie Doon. You ever been there?
Hey, Jace. That Bex is 4%. It's not exactly like the. I think it's time. If you're feeling cold, the best thing to do is have some tequila.
Shiver me timbers.
That'll warm you right up. Don't want to give him too much though, because he goes crazy. He'll start doing like handstands and
Please.
cartwheels. Well, it's true. I still need to fix that hole in the wall right there from your last handstands.
Fabricated lies.
Yeah, that's not true. But I was talking to my mate Greg yesterday. He lives in America, and we were Skyping. But he said the 1800, like the bottle caps over in there, it's got it comes apart, and there's like a measuring thing in there, and it measures one shot exactly.
Oh.
I don't know why we don't have that, but apparently that's what they have in the US.
We're not idiots over here.
And we just free pour. No, they free pour over there. They're the free pouring legends. We're the idiots over here. They know what's going on. This bottle over there probably only costs like $6. We're paying 60.
I guess we got more freedom of choice here, though.
No, they got heaps more choice. Okay. Yeah, you doing a lipstick suck?
All right. Okay, just.
It must be somewhere flat. Just do it there, for God's sake.
Salty. After you.
The best thing about the lipstick suck is that salt. I love it.
All right, I've just got ready.
Oh. God, God, I love those.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The measure is fitted into the bottle. Oh, so what? That's so if I pour it out, it won't keep. It'll only do one measure. Is that what you're trying to say? We'll see. It's not stopping. Oh no.
There's just a comment there about lipstick suck with home brand salt.
Yep.
Greg, you gotta up your game in the salt department, eh?
Anyway, we have to have another one now because
I'm right there, thanks, ma'am.
somebody fooled me with the old, oh, it's measured in the lip thing. Good try. Good job, mate. You did a good job there. Absolute sensational job. You fooled me. Wasn't on purpose so that I fell for it? Probably.
Oh, God. Man, like, it's almost like I had the worm. Felt
What do
like
you
it.
What are you talking about?
The worm in the bottom
Man
of
up.
the tequila bottle.
Man up, sunshine.
I reckon you set a challenge for Greg to find a tequila bottle with the worm in the bottom.
Man, it's right next door at the pub.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah, what's that, mezcal or something?
Is it there?
Yeah.
It's got the worm in the bottle.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh.
No, that's nothing compared to this stuff. This is the good stuff. The 1800, I tell you what, this is good. Was that tasty, that last one? Mate, I really enjoy the lipstick suck. Especially the last part. Oh, God, one of my favourites.
Right.
You can't troll Greg, he's a troll, mate. I've been a troll for 10 years.
Greg's been teaching me about trolls.
No, well, you learned one of your first...
I attract trolls.
One of your first experience was trolling. People trolling you. And it's a lesson that you sort of learn once. And then you sort of wake up to yourself and go, okay, this is how it's going to be. Right. How can I improve on that to troll them back? It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to troll trolls, mate.
I guess
They're after a reaction.
You don't sort of get hooked on their bait for a start.
No, well,
You go about your life.
you realise
and
that
show them that
you
you're
realise
having a
that they're
better time
bait.
than them.
Well, you realise that what they're saying is just trolling you, and then you play along with it, and then you F them over in that way. But like old mate, he told me that, oh no, it's the pour thing. There's like a thing in there, and only puts out a normal shot. You see?
He trolled you. He got you.
Well, or did I want to try and fill the whole glass up? You see?
Excuse me for a moment. I'm crying from such tenderness.
Don't you put that AIDS everywhere?
That's the Rona, mate.
Oh, the Rona. That's all right. These the 1800 will fix that. Right.
All right,
But yeah.
hold on. No, just a minute. Can we just take a moment to
Nah.
sit back and savor the taste of it for a moment? All
Yeah,
right?
well, I am. I think it's
No,
delicious.
just to sip it for a moment and
Oh, just one little sip.
to comment on its value.
Oh, that tastes like North Mexican agaves.
It is.
From
I
the-
can't really find any words to describe it.
That tastes like it's from the Medellina cartel's agave selection. Yeah,
In that
definitely.
case,
Medellina.
there's nothing else to do but skull.
Well, there's an option for us.
Don't skull.
No, you can troll. You can.
But I'm feeling a bit warmer, thank you. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
I told you,
good. Yeah.
mate, if you want to warm up on a winter's night, nothing better than some tequila. I've learnt that right now because Judas and Martha, they shouted me a few of these bottles. And, mate, I'll tell you what, you know what I feel like doing? With Robert Hayes's donation, maybe get some more tequila.
You're
Oh,
loving the tequila.
I am. I'm really enjoying the tequila.
You become like a tequila fiend.
You know, why not? Got to be a fiend of something, right?
You're like a Mexican bandit in the territories of the mezcal.
Well, I've been watching all the cartel videos on all the things on Netflix. The Queen of the whatever, I got sick of that pretty quick. The El Chapo, it was all in Spanish, and I was like, well, I'll put up with it for 2 sessions, and then got sick of that pretty quick. But I'll go back there just for practicing. Home brand.
Not quite home brand, it's the Coles.
That's Cole's home brand.
All right. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lick all that. Just pour it
no,
there. No, don't pour it here. You put it all off, you drongo.
No. Research that.
Oh yeah, do that. Waste not, want not.
Yeah, totally. Tight-ass Greg's.
I wonder where Coles
Tight-ass Greg's
gets their.
kitchen.
I wonder where Coles gets their salt from.
Probably
Lake Air?
licking the boots of bloody coastal workers. That's what I think. Chicken salt.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. Now that would be so interesting.
Zeta Cartel tequila. Oh, I'll have to have a look out for that. What if the cartels would send me stuff? Actually, I started watching this show yesterday. Some guy went into Mexico, into all the cartels, and well, I've only got through the first show, but he's like an ex-army marine or something. He's from England, and he's going in and he's hanging out with all the drug lords. It's quite interesting. Very interesting. I bet he's got the good stuff too. Just quietly.
Never in my life, but here we go. You want to do it together, or is that too much? Or I'm gonna do only half of this because that's totally...
Skull.
What do they say in Mexico or Spain?
Patron.
Patron.
No, that's boss.
Compadre.
That's boss. It's what do they say in Spain? Jeez, I only lived there.
Get it out, you
for 2
god,
years.
gringo. Come on, gringo.
Oh, we hate the gringos. No, I was saying to this guy. So if you saw somebody walking around these areas in your thing, what would you do? Well, if they were a white man, we would cut their throat. I was like, well, that's racist.
But what would happen to their own brethren?
No, it's all right.
They'd actually cut their heads
if it
off.
was a white man or a gringo, we would. I thought, well, that's racist. Although the lefties, they'll be going, yeah, kill them. You know what they're like.
Here we go, anyway. Oh. Let's
Salud.
just imagine our throats aren't cut, and salute and cheers in Aussie.
What are you doing with the rest of that? Injecting it? Oh, you're going a 2-sipper. Meow. Meow.
Yeah, well, I don't want to sort of...
2-sipper. That could be your new nickname, 2 sips. Tell you what, I really do like the tequila.
Thank you. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh yeah. I love that aftertaste.
Oh.
It's really warming.
Yep.
Warms you up. It's like like Mexican brandy.
That's Mexican absinthe. Oh, no, that's brandy, but if you got the mezcal in with the worm in it, that would be the absinthe version.
Yeah, the mezcal. That's the poor man's. That's the poor man's tequila, that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course it is.
I really want to try that worm in the bottle of a tequila.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. With the Robert Hayes money that he sent me
For the absinthe.
for the absinthe, which I'm never going to get, I'll go and get a bottle of
Mezcal,
Mezcal.
with the worm in the bottle.
I'll write it down here. Mezcal. And I'll put his name on the bottle and everything. Because I'm really enjoying this tequila.
Yeah.
I
And
could drink that all night.
have you guys heard of Swerve Driver? They have a album called Mezcal Heads. Mezcal Heads. Oh, and there's some great tracks on it. It's all right, Mr. Miami. I live kind of a couple of doors down. It's all good.
Oh, what's he saying?
Brian isn't driving home, is he?
No. I'll have to carry him home, though. I'll tell you what, I've carried him home before. He weighs a ton.
For such a slip of a man.
Well, you got that dad bod thing happening. You know. There's an extra, like, 3 or 4 kilos at least.
It's barely anything compared to some. I am a tall guy, but you are
I'm
just
taller.
as tall and, taller.
Well, I haven't got the. Well, I've got a slight one, but I got more of the love handles. I'm a love handle man. They're tough to get rid of, the love handles. Believe me, I've tried.
There's that nip was like more a nip and a half, so you can excuse me.
Oh, Robbo, yeah, mate, your Bundy bottle's in the cupboard. I showed it before, actually. You weren't here. I'll go and show you, actually. I'll go and get the Bundy bottle. Did you want some Bundy on a shot of Bundy? Oh, that'll warm us up.
On ice. On ice.
No. Man up, 2 zips.
What is 000 about anyway?
There you go. There's your Bundy, Robbo.
Now this is a sipper.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you sip this one.
Feeling a bit under pressure here. Under pressure.
Got Robbo's Bundy here. I got MJ's
Oh
tequila.
yeah, whack that in as well.
No, I'm not mixing that.
Just an
That's
idea.
blasphemy. As a Catholic, you should know all about that.
Well, that's what we specialize in. But don't tell anyone else.
True.
Don't let the secret get out of the church. Totally.
I've got to send this bottle to Robbo too. He wants me to send it to him, so
That's looking pretty healthy.
it's gonna. I told him it's gonna be a few months. Remind me later on. Send me your address in a couple of months when you see me finish it.
Sending it back.
Old pea bladder, he's off again. Right, it's just us adults. You're drinking a Peroni. dangerously low. I haven't been hitting it too hard. I do like it, but I like to mix it with Coke, and I don't like really drinking Coke that much. Or I've got some Pepsi. I just don't like opening the bottles. I'm not a soft drink. I'm not really into like the soft drinks. That's why I'm really enjoying like the shots. It does the job without all the hassle, you know. Mezcal. Is that the one? Yeah, mezcal. I write that down. A reverse Kanga. Soul beers. Oh, Tony, come on. You can do better than that. Miami. Hang on. Miami, what time is it there? It must be like 4 a.m.
7:10.
No. Miami, from Miami.
Oh, in Miami.
Oh, Brandy with ginger beer. Oh yeah. Yum.
That's a bit clear.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Brian might have... Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell, mate.
Keeping you on your toes as usual.
That's all right. I needed to wash, like, my carpet and my jeans, my shirt, and the chair covers anyway. So thanks.
Oh, and your laptop.
And my laptop. You did me a favour. You did me a favour. So thank you. Thanks.
It's those bloody shots you fed me. You fed them to me.
No, you did me a favour. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the favour.
I will, Big Chief. I will. From now on.
What's that?
Be careful.
Ah, no, it was
like,
an accident.
Be
Like,
careful.
you're
Be
just pulling the
careful,
chair in. You're pulling the chair in. Ah, stones and green ginger wine. Now there's an idea.
Oh. You know, Simon.
Yeah, well, let's have some of this.
Simon actually. Oh, no. Simon and Greg. Sorry, not you. Simon and Greg love.
Good stuff! What were they thinking when they came up with this recipe?
Well, it is a very different recipe from tequila. So you must allow your lungs, your stomach, and your taste buds and your nose as well, to get used to that sugarcane fucking feeling.
Sugar cane.
Yeah.
That's good old Bundaberg sugar right here. It's Bundaberg champagne or something, they call it.
It flows so easily sometimes.
It's 5:11 a.m. and Miami's still up. Drinking with us.
5:11 a.m.
He's up
in
drinking
Miami.
with us. Yeah.
Awesome. Yo.
It's Friday morning now. There.
Yeah, well, so like a heavy Thursday night, that one.
Real smooth, Jay.
Or just the beginning of a
Friday morning.
fruitful weekend.
Well, he's starting early, I think, as you do.
Awesome.
When you're in Miami.
Do as the Miamians do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, to the
Cheers.
Miamians.
Here's to Miami.
And yeah.
It's a red state too, just like.
I got my blue glasses on. And yeah, good luck with everything there. God knows we all need good luck around the world. And that's why we constantly cheer each other. No matter where we're from and who we are and what we stand for.
We're enabling Miami at the moment. He's still awake, you see, because of our conversations. You know, he's enjoying the conversation. He's probably loving the Aussie accent, or mine at least. Brian's Irish.
It's a bitzer. It's a bitzer.
Bitzer. He's a bitzer. A bitch.
I'm not a bitch. I'm just a bitzer.
A bitzer, like a bitzer. Actually, are you going to do a rolling?
Rolly.
Mate, I'll let you smoke that inside my house.
Bullshit.
No, I won't.
No, I don't want to smoke it in your house.
No, it's probably best you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, it will really smell. But yeah, roll it. I think people want to see how you roll your durries.
Is that allowed on your channels? All right. Well, gather around, folks. Gather around. You'll need to get the camera around here because you ain't gonna see shit that way.
Nah, well, it's probably best that we don't. Because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, man. I don't want to lose this channel. I've already lost it like 16 times. It's like 15 years old, this channel. I've had so many strikes on it.
You're such a rebel.
I am a rebel. It's got the old tobacco pouch. Let me smell that stuff. Oh, I love that smell of tobacco. So what brand is that one? White Ox?
Keep on saying that. No. I don't.
Woolworths home brand. It's Woolies home brand.
It's called Long Beach Yellow.
Oh, that sounds racist.
And it's like a rolly tobacco, sort of that. It's not a hard thing. It's just like don't know how to describe it, really.
I
It's
wish I
just
smoked. It'd be fun to smoke, I reckon.
yeah. Well, one day you should take it up. Not.
Why not?
White Ox is like
There must be a real.
synonymous with prison cigarettes in Australia.
Does Winfield still exist?
Of course they do.
And so all these like no brand cigarette brands now, like Dunhill and Winfield, whatever the other ones are, I don't know.
They all exist like under various monikers of tobacco corporations that choose to like still make money from the poor addicted people that we are. So yeah,
I don't find a problem with people smoking. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
but-
want to smoke, then go for it. Who am I to say you can't?
well, your taxes are paying for their lung transplants and their heart transplants and their hospital care and their emphysema.
Mate, we're paying so much rubbish taxes for other stuff that, you know, I just don't care.
Well,
Hey, that's a big, thick one you're rolling there, dude. No wonder you're. I keep telling him he should halve his
intake of cigarettes.
intake, but then but then I'll only get like little racehorses. I'm
And
saying,
then
so
I'll
what?
be smoking twice
Twice-
as many little racehorses and
So you'd still be smoking the exact same amount, although you'd probably be spending more in Rolly things. That's fair enough.
well, can we change the subject?
From tobacco.
Yeah, to back to alcohol.
Alcohol. Well, I've got my gin and tonic. I've finally finished my.
little pussy
My Beck's.
Bundy rum.
Right.
And you've
you've still got
gagging.
yours. You've still got yours there.
Oh,
You've still got your Becks there. I want to go back to the Becks. So because you were like, it's really hoppy, but I didn't find Becks hoppy at all.
bitter hops, like compared to like. Oh, okay. I was having the White Palace,
Loves his White Palace.
with the melon and the
melancholy.
almost the strawberry overtones, and the 6.6%, and it was lovely, and it was like pasito. But then I got onto the Becks, and it didn't agree.
Oh, yeah. No, that's understandable. That's understandable.
No, we're not going to stay in Brisbane tomorrow. We're going home. Yep.
Yeah, lots of cultures, lots of countries, they're big smokers. I remember like watching, the thing about like watching those cartel, El Chapo and all those things on Netflix. Like the whole time they just had cigarettes in their mouths. Like every scene, they're lighting a cigarette. Like every
You
scene.
know why? They're on coke, constantly. So
Yeah.
you can't help but smoke cigarette after cigarette after cigarette if you're on amphetamines and coke.
Well, I wouldn't think.
Not that I know, but it's just
Well,
that it's
I
just the
wouldn't
way
think that.
things are. If you
What if
ever
you're a
seen, like,
non-smoker?
Scarface, you'll see it.
If you're a non-smoker, you're not going to smoke. Why would you smoke if you're a non-smoker? I don't smoke.
You'd probably take up.
How many
smoking.
smokes have I had with you?
Getting there. Usually I'm a lot quicker. And yes, I do know how to roll. How you doing? Tismos? Is it Tismos? Or
Someone asked, what filter are you using?
the yellow Ventis.
Yeah, I've got moderators. Yeah, I'm moderating. There's nothing. I'm a very relaxed moderator. If there's someone like just out there causing havoc, then I'll moderate. But otherwise, mate, I'm all for free speech. I'm a free speech advocate. But if they start getting really like, if they're nasty, then I don't deal with that.
He even lets me talk about lefty stuff sometimes.
Yeah, Of course I do.
We
Why would
discuss we discuss like left versus rights, and we often like agree to disagree, but we're still good mates.
We don't talk that often about that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
we kind of leave it by the curb,
No. I don't care what
and it's
your,
not really important.
I don't care what your politics is.
Yeah,
No. It's not important.
we're kind of just like happy just
As long
to
as you're not a dickhead
just get by.
or
you
a
know?
wanker or just a dipshit loser, I don't care.
Oh,
It's the old, as long as, you know, you're a decent person, that's all that matters. Tell you what though, if you start dyeing your hair blue or purple, you'll be kicked out of this house like that.
I did that last year. I dyed my hair blue.
Well, was it blue black?
Well, no, you wouldn't have noticed it because my hair is just like.
You reflected off your glasses probably. I
Yeah.
couldn't even tell. I wouldn't have even been able to tell.
All right, here we go. Second chance for the Becks after 2 shots of tequila and a shot of Bundaberg. Will it taste any good?
There you go. What are you doing with that
Here we
durry? Can I go and just have a quick break before you go outside and smoke that durry? You're in
You have
control.
to entertain.
Yeah.
audiences. All right,
Be
here we go.
kind. Ask Brian lots of questions.
Peroni is good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. It's a very nice beer, and it's an Italian, and one of my preferred. Thank you, English cart. Light it up and chuff on. I will, Big Chief. I've never been to the US, even though it might sound like it, but no. I grew up with Americans and Canadians, and I'm half Irish. Best beer I've ever had is Guinness in Ireland. On the west coast of Ireland, the water there is just so beautiful and just such a beautiful beer. Some of the best times I ever had were in Ireland there and taking yips and Guinness with my cousin Phil. Shout out to Phil. Grew up in Indonesia, in Papua New Guinea, what they call Irian Jaya now, Tembagapura. Look it up. The pints in Dublin were definitely great, but if you go over to the west coast of Ireland, to what they call Galway and such, you'll get some very nice pints. Oh, and half of the pint experience is actually being in the Irish pub, hearing the live Irish music and seeing the sights. And no matter if it's winter, it makes even more sense if it's winter and it's slating down hill and from Clare, are you? Very nice, yeah. Yeah, Western Ireland I love so much. Galway and particularly Achill Islands, I loved it there. And the Connemara Ranges, beautiful. Just drive a car along that and going north from Galway and you're going to be in absolute scenic heaven. Yeah, yeah, Galway, bloody hell. It's like the Connemara Range is just such a awesome car trip. Just don't run over any sheep or farmers along the way, I tell you.
I know all about that stuff from watching House Hunters.
They went to Galway.
No, probably not.
They went to
but-
Connemara.
No, they could have. I wouldn't know.
Well, anyway, thanks Thanks for allowing me to entertain you while Greg went and had
A slash.
I was just going to say a break.
I had a break. Yeah, got myself another Bex because you were telling me how hoppy it was, and I didn't see any
You
hoppiness.
didn't believe me?
No. So I'm going to have one. Jalapeno cheesy garlic bread. That was a good song I made up. You know, on my music channel, some of my most popular songs is just like the pizza song or the spaghetti sauce song.
Did you write them or
Yeah.
someone else? What?
Yeah.
You got a spaghetti song?
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds.
Ah.
It's one of my most popular. What are you doing with that dart behind your ear? You gonna smoke it?
I will eventually. But I'm in no hurry. Like,
Oh, good.
I'm trying to like cut down.
Yeah, well, I keep telling you, Brian, please slow down on your dailies. It'll save you money. You know, that one less one, you just saved $1.
Well, they say
If you can save 3 or 4 of those a day, that's great. See, I'm trying to get him to slow down on this smoking. I don't want him to particularly stop smoking, but at least just slow down for now, and then we'll work our way up to it. You know, work our way. Meltdown. 107 people in the room at 7:30. That's probably a better time to start. But, hey,
far out, man.
yeah. Oh, it just dropped down when I said that.
Oh God!
That's good.
Don't mention the numbers, man. Don't mention.
Don't mention the war. Whatever you do, don't mention the war.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, you're going to have a diary. And, well, you know, I'll just sit in here and fill in your spot for you.
It's like it's almost like a cigar, isn't it?
Are you going to stick that in the microwave for 10 seconds?
No, it's
To
not.
fluff-
It
to
is
fluff up the
not
tobacco?
a joint. It is just a tobacco bloody dart. Dart.
You're going to have your dart. God, we're like an old married couple, aren't we?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. Oh, I heard that cat from upstairs.
Oh, that fucking cat, I'll tell you. Our neighbours have a cat. Oh my God. It just sits there meowing all day. It annoys the shit out of me. It's like, pat that thing. Just go and pat it on the head or in front of the tail. You know, do those ones. Yeah, they love that one. Tipsy? No, not tipsy. Well, maybe. Just a little. You want that dowry? Don't do it, Tisnell. Don't do it. If you've given up smoking, don't smoke, mate. No one needs to smoke. What do you need to smoke for? Hey, Trong. It's all back on me now. I tell you what, the pressure's on. God, imagine throwing someone. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for years. Imagine throwing someone under the bus like that. Yeah, I got to go and take a slash. Boom. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, it's not easy. Yeah. So he does all right, though. Just encouragement, you know, just encourage people to become better people. You know, that's what it's all about, really. Encouraging and just helping people out. Ah, yes, I did fix Brian's curtains, actually. We got a packet of those metal, because all his curtains were like those old plastic ones, you know, those J-rings, you stick it up. And so we got some of those metal ones. The 2 prongs are the metal, so hopefully that will stick a little bit harder. So I kept saying, hey, let's fix those curtains. He's like, don't worry, man, I'll do it. So anyway, he's got the bits for it. So thank God for that. I was feeling really guilty. But when I do get rid of these curtains, I'll give him these ones because um, his are probably 40 years old, and these are like 2 years old. So give him those ones, and yeah, they're quite nice actually. Those ones. Your former girlfriend's name was Tipsy? Yeah. Jeez. When am I coming to Miami? Oh, mate. There's no traveling happening at the moment. No one's going anywhere. Ah, I mean, even our trip to Darwin's been called off for now. Uh, no, Brian's got a little jar that he, like in his car, he's got the jar. And here, no, he'll save them in like a bag or something. He's not he doesn't throw his cigarette butts out. He's pretty good at that. No, he's very good at that. You don't want them getting into the ocean. Well, what about the turtles that like smoking cigarette butts? Hmm. Have you ever thought of those turtles? They might go hunting them out. When you see those photos of them with a cigarette butt in their mouth, that's them going, "Oh yeah, I found one," and they're like just sucking on it, trying to get that last bit of nicotine. These poor turtles. Can't believe people like don't let turtles smoke empty cigarette butts. That's pretty selfish, right? uh, Scotty, well, if old mate doesn't come here Scotty will be back in a few weeks, pretty sure. Yeah, it's always fun having Scott around, that's for sure. Yeah. The jalapeno cheesy garlic bread. That isn't a bad song, that one. Um, Parap markets in Darwin. So we got some Parap markets in Darwin to visit. That's all right. That should be fun. Well, I mean, he could have smoked in here, really. I just opened the house, and as long as he sort of blows towards the door, you know, it would have been all right. You know, just add that nice, it's sort of like an incense. It's not like it's like a normal Dari's one. It's a rolling tobacco, so that's always nice. It's always got like an aroma about it. Yeah, that would have been all right for him to smoke in here. But sometimes, you know, you say, "Oh no, it's all right," and he's got his way about him. You know, we all have our own way, and he's like, "No, I don't want to smoke." And so he's very respectful, very respectful. Always respects everything. Even when I tell him to do something, he's like, "No, I can't do that." Have I been to North Adelaide? Is that like right up in the mountaintop sort of area? Because I've been up there. And I stayed up there with oh my God, what name do I call her? Well, Vicky, I guess. With her family. I met them on YouTube. I stayed at their house. I did their gardens for them, and they shouted me awesome like 5 days. Took them out on their yacht, and oh God, took me up to the beer country in the hills, and wow, just a whole lot of fun. Real good time. Yeah, good times, man. Good family, really nice, and just really generous. Yeah. So that I don't know if that was North Adelaide though. The statue behind me. Oh, that one, yeah. That was at my grandma's house. So my grandma had a couple of statues, and like I said, oh, I want those. Like when she died, so and I was like, I got this one. I don't think I've ever showed this. Yeah, it's just like an old blacksmith sort of guy. Yeah, it's cool. Just, I don't know, it reminds me of sort of grandma with her like hard-working attitude and just like, you got to get dirty to make a living. Well, not exactly that, but life's not easy. That's what it is. It's like it's hard work, and you just got to put the hard work in, and it pays off in the end. So yeah, I just like this one. I got another one. It's like a sailor, and he's doing this. That one's in my bedroom. That's a nice one, isn't it? Her neighbor made this, and they were an artist and a painter. So yeah, I just like it. It's really lifelike. I don't know if you've seen this one, Brian. This guy. G'day, my name's Robbo. Hello, Robbo. No, that's not Robbo. What could his name be? Let's name this guy.
Plenro.
He's an Aussie. He's a full-on Aussie blacksmith. I don't know what his name could be. What could it be? Let's find some good names. Bruce? No, I'm not using Bruce. Mick? No, I don't mind Mick, actually. Oh, Mick. Does he look like a Mick, though? That's a hard-looking face. He's had a hard life. Samuel, Jasper, Bartholomew, Cobber. Oh, I like Cobber so far. Mika, Clancy. Oh, that's a good one.
Clancy.
You like that one?
Yep.
Smithy. Yeah. I've had a few mixed. You like the Clancy. I like Cobber. G'day, Cobber. How's it going? How about I whip up a horseshoe for you? Yep, no worries. Poco. So name's Poco. Smithy. Oh, Smithy's good too. Yeah, because he's the blacksmith. Oh, there's something written down here. I wonder if that's letters for something. Smithy, tell me a story. Come on. You've got 1,000 stories to tell. He needs a good bath, old Smithy. Yeah, I quite like Smithy. See how long that lasts. Where can Smithy go? Yeah, Smithy. Smithy's just staring at my rum right now, just in awe. I don't blame you, Smithy. Oh, mate. Yeah, that's a good one too. Billy. Yeah, I don't mind Billy. What are you doing in there, Brian?
You don't want to know.
I can hear things rattling.
That's my belts.
Oh no. Not one of those numbers. That's all we need.
And listen to this.
Oh dear. I thought he was installing my new oven for a moment then. Oh, what time is it? It's not even 8. I can't believe that. It's like 20 to 8. It's still early.
Indeed it is.
Oh,
Once again, don't let me splash your drink.
as long as you didn't splash the back wall in the dunny.
Well, it was a mission, but I think I achieved. And the durry's good.
Do the durries make you go through you? Make you more regular?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, I'm just it was just a question.
Well, let me just say that
Does it help with like constipation? Do you think tobacco?
I don't suffer from constipation, so I can't answer that.
Yeah, apparently.
All I know is that sometimes I suck in a durry and I feel God fingering my brain cells. So it's going to be hard to give that up.
Yeah. Oh well, that's life.
Anyway, I'm back.
He's back and he's at it. Mate, we had a big day today. That was really big. Like it was really exhausting and it was really tiring. And you said, "Oh, let's go and do a live feed." I was like, "Oh,
A live feed.
yeah, like this."
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you sort of said, "Oh yeah, we'll do it on Friday."
Yeah. This is like a week ago. I said, come on, like let's not bore the people for like endless live feeds. Let's save it up for a certain special time. And here we are.
The old special time.
Yeah.
8 on a Friday night. What place would you rather be?
In Surface Paradise.
Oh,
Shooters.
Yes. It's a great idea.
Shoot. Shoot it down.
Is
One
there
after
any,
the other.
who here lives on the Gold Coast? Is there anyone that lives on the Gold Coast?
Hands up who lives on the Gold Coast.
Or like Brisbane or non-New South Wales, something. Like we could like just organise a place once everything opens up. Just say we're going to be here on this day at this time at this place, and anyone that wants to come just comes along.
But and you'll sign things. Oh, and Brian Sy featuring GregO could play. Ooh.
Oh, good. Yeah, our next like concert. Just make it that. Yeah.
Have to
Not at the what's that pub? Not there. Although actually,
Lone Star.
no. That other one at Jacob's Well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. I just don't want to get bashed at the end of the gig.
Well, that's the problem.
I prefer that not to happen, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Although I reckon like this is the reason why we got like one of the reasons we got Greg in the band, because he's so burly and so like manly. He
Really?
will like dissuade any like bashing of like the
Are you calling me
musicians.
like a
Yeah, you are almost like our
bodyguard?
almost like a yeah, in a way, because you're so like rad, like
There
it's
you
hard
go.
to explain.
That's the only reason I'm in their band.
Can
is
I
'cause
try and explain
I'm
it
a
a
massive
little bit?
unit,
Yeah,
intimidating, and
you're intimidating, and
compared to little musicians.
you can actually like talk sense, whereas me and
Musicians,
Simon
they
are
don't
just
make
like a
sense.
little bit sort of
I'm Mr. Logical, you see. I just
Yeah.
talk like what logic.
Well,
Everyone else beats around the bush.
me and Brian's side, me being Brian and Cy being the other guy, like musically in the band, are pretty chilled as well. So we do not attract like fuckwit physical attention to be bashing on the musicians. And with Greg here on our side, There's no
Serious?
fucking
That's
hope
it?
that this is gonna happen anyway. It's
You know
like,
they used to call me Glassjaw. Hey, Glassjaw Greg. What's that? I tap my chin and I went, oh.
well, your dentist did want to get a expensive X-ray done, didn't he? But why? Why?
He's a dentist. That's what dentists do. Greg is confused. Yep. Don't worry.
So he
That's-
should be.
That is
There's
pretty logical. I
I'm
thought we
having
all
another
knew
drink.
that.
Thank you, Jay. Gonna finish up this Beck here.
Hey, where's Smithy? Let's get Smithy in here.
Smithy.
Smithy.
Smithy or Smitty?
No, Smithy, mate.
Smithy.
Smith. How many good Smiths are there? Well, who was the captain of the cricket team? That was Smith. Any good other Smiths? Cameron Smith? Ooh. Tell you what, probably one of the best, if not the best.
No idea who that is about.
Oh.
Is that like a sports innuendo?
Yeah, Queensland player. Rugby league.
Cool.
Plays for Storm. One of the best. Probably the best ever. That's awesome. I'm not that far. But I've lost like 8 kilos. I still got a few to go. Are we a gay couple? Most definitely. Yep. Full on,
Gay neighbors.
full chockers, everything.
Neighbors who are gay.
Everything.
Separate from each other. of course.
Like the I don't even know what the terms are, and I don't want to start getting into them either, just quietly.
No, I think
But
it's,
you can make a whole sketch out of
it's a
that
bit
sort
of a
stuff.
kind of a dead end conversation.
Right. What am I up to? God, these things are just flying by.
You know, like back in the old days, gay meant very happy. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're having a gay old time.
The Flintstones always had one. Did you watch it?
But the
We'll
cartoon.
have a gay old time, Wilmer.
They had some problems.
See, that's how I grew
Flintstones,
up,
but-
and then suddenly some people turn that into a word that's like I'm not allowed to use anymore. It's like, well, I was using it years ago. Why can't I use it now?
And here's the thing.
Oh,
like,
because you're not using it in the right way. You know what? Blow out your clacker. I use it however I want. So shut the F up. Yeah,
And
that's
there's-
what I say.
people also seem to have a problem with like two mates actually hanging out together. They go, oh, they must be gay.
No, they're not. They're just winding you up with that stuff.
No, they're like you hooked it up yourself.
What?
You were talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just creating a conversation.
Oh, I'm talking about it now.
Yeah.
I'm,
There you
I'm
go.
carrying it on.
Just got
But,
another like 2 minutes of airtime.
No, but seriously, if we were both gay, it would be such a happy coupling. But no, we're just
No
mates.
way, mate. He dreams. You dream. Oh God, I'd be on you all the time. Brian, what are you doing? What?
Oh, God.
Crack me a beer. Brian, roll me one of those durries. Brian. Oh my
It's
God.
just, fuck, that would be the worst nightmare in the world, wouldn't it?
I'd be a terrible husband. Oh God.
Anywho, I think I just gotta XSH left.
God.
Anyway, I'm right about ready. What about one of those gin and tonics?
What, you want another drink?
Oh yeah,
We've been going 3 hours.
just one more for the road.
Okay. Come on. Anyone out there? Oh, actually, Gin and tonic. Yep. No worries. Yeah, I can do that. Better start talking though.
All right, so it's just so hysterical. Yeah, GMT time. Uh-oh. Not a big one though. He's not a big one.
What?
They're saying keep on going. John's saying keep on going.
Yeah, of course they are.
I've only been here for 2 hours.
Of course they are. They're nothing but trouble, those guys.
How old am I? How old are you, Nadia?
Yeah.
Right back at you.
Yeah. Nice one. I'll go a bit more.
I see a comment from Tis Not. G-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-Y.
We're only as gay as you are, tis not.
Yeah. If you have anything else to tell us, like feel free. This is an open forum. Well, not that open. But it's nice to get to know you, Disney.
Oh. It was nice. Actually, there's your gin and tonic, by the way.
Just pour half of that in your glass there.
No, you asked for a gin and tonic.
Oh, here we are.
I don't want one of those.
Now
I
this
just
is
had
like
one.
what?
I got a Bex here right now.
English nobility and half of the peasantry love this drink. Where did it come from? Where does gin come from? And where did the tonic come from?
Well, the shops. Well, I reckon the gin could have come from Liquorland, and the tonic, well, this one's from Coles. Yeah.
Well, they say like gin is like based on juniper berries.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, if you ever seen like The Life of Brian, watch out for that segment. The juniper berry bushes.
Is there a segment in Life of Brian about
Yeah.
that?
Well, not particularly about gin, but the juniper berry bushes.
Ah, I'm sure these guys out there will know. Steve's music. God. Love Steve's music. Have you ever heard some of Steve's music?
No,
No.
please.
Well, we'll have to look it up later.
Tonic
the music's
to
finished
stave
here.
off malaria. Oh,
Tonic, yeah, that's right. That's what they used to drink.
well,
And do you know what else?
what?
The thing that gets rid of malaria also gets rid of coronavirus. Is that right?
Ah,
So it's like tonic water is like
tonic
a
water.
coronavirus cure. I just found it. Cheers, everyone. Free,
Hello.
free advice.
Jesus Christ, like, it was staring us in the face all this time.
Gin and tonics.
Gin and tonic. Well, cheers. Revitalizing tonic. So, what is it about tonic that staves off the mosquitoes?
Those mosquitoes lately have been like this big. I don't know. It's the middle of winter and these mosquitoes like this big flying around.
Yeah, they're really attacking us this afternoon on
Oh,
my
man.
veranda.
I was like, I had the tennis racket out, just going. Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah,
That's how big they were.
just goes to show how out of out of sport you are in the tennis and squash departments.
Yeah, well, I never said I was a good mosquito player.
You've just been too busy rehearsing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You've lost out on your physicality. We'll have to fix that up.
No, we walked to Pacific Fair today.
Tell you what, tomorrow.
And all that dancing. Mate, I did a good hour and a half, 2 hours of exercise today.
I'm going to park 2 blocks from our gig tomorrow, and we're all going to carry the equipment 2 blocks and get a bit more exercise.
Don't be silly.
2 city blocks.
No, that's ridiculous. You got to park as close as you can, or else we won't have any energy left for the gig. The amount of energy you use performing is quite a lot. I mean, look at you. You're as fit as a fiddle. You're slightly lad. You got like a 6-pack and an 8-pack even.
Don't make me show you the underside.
No, we don't want to see that. Don't you worry about that. They're attracted by high alcohol content.
Yeah, I saw that.
You reckon? I don't believe that. Although it's probably
Nah,
releases a
Also, I reckon
gas.
they're attracted to like more bigger people.
No,
So
you know who they people whose body temperatures are higher than yours.
Well, I try and keep my body temperature up because I want to not be so cold, you know.
Yeah, well, when sometimes you touch someone and they're really hot. Yeah, I know a few people like that.
I know it's been a while
and the
since
mosquitoes
I
go
touched
straight for
them.
them.
Okay, yeah. So imagine putting on those infrared goggles and seeing the temperatures on different people.
Yeah.
You know, and big high temperature, go for them. But I only got stung once, like on the wrist today, and you got like attacked
Where?
on my balcony from the mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
They're
I'm hot, mate.
They were just loving you.
I'm hot. That's why. They're all over me. It's the only thing that gives me attention nowadays is the mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
The old sandfly or the midge. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I had that puppy today though. That was a cute puppy.
Oh yeah.
It was-
Shut up! Shut up about that puppy.
Okay. We won't say what it did.
It was a
It was
cute
pretty
puppy.
funny. It was
That's all I
really
can
funny.
say. It's,
Uh,
yeah, I remember that moment.
yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's like it's a mosquito in its own right.
Okay, here comes a Bex. Now, you said before it was really hoppy.
Bitterly hoppy.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, I see where you're coming from.
After those,
It's got that real German taste. It's probably a Pilsner. Yeah, this is our Pilsner. I hope you like it.
All right, I'm gonna go and go back and try it after those sweet liquors. Sorry, spirits.
That was sweet, wasn't it?
I almost feel
Especially
like
that,
I'm having some salt with it.
Want some Becks?
Some salt, some Bex, and a lie down.
Oh,
Guys, you remember like what Bex was all about? Have a cup of tea, a Bex, and a lie down? Message us if you know what we're talking about.
what are you even talking about? Man, you just smashed that bottle. Beck and Co. Oh, I can read your bottle. I can't even read mine.
It's Bex.
No, this little bit of writing there.
You know what? I decidedly, I don't like this beer very much. As he says.
It's really German tasting, isn't it?
Ah.
Yeah, they've got their own style, that's for sure.
It's,
I mean, it's all right, but it's
sweet
not like-
yet bitter as
Yeah,
well.
well, it's good though. I don't mind it.
I don't like how it's a sweet plus bitter beer altogether, like combination.
Well, that's what most beers are. Actually, nearly every beer, I would say. I would have thought. But it's the balance of those different things.
Mm. You know what I'd like to make?
What?
Pussy beer.
Oh god.
For pussies.
Would that be high in malts
Or am I
hops, you
talking
reckon?
about
Would it
something
be high in
that
malts,
tastes
malts?
like
Would it be high in hops or malts? What would it be high? What would it taste like, huh?
a pussy beer?
Yeah.
Salty, a little bit fishy.
Oh god. Oh, don't go there, Brian. Don't go there.
All right, it's better than some places I could go to, but
We're just going to leave that one alone for now. High in yeast.
go on, John. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's funny.
Roast beef? I don't think so.
Oh my god. It's just getting worse and worse.
Well, if there's encouragements.
You know what? I reckon it's about time we went home
Yeah.
and just relaxed.
It's about time to sign off.
We're going 3 hours and 11 minutes. So it's time to go.
And it's been great hanging out with y'all.
Yep. It has been. It's been fun.
Yeah. Thank
Keeping
you
it
so
real.
much.
Thanks for enjoying in on the fun. Battery hasn't run out. No, I'm not doing that one again.
Matthew, sorry about the new, but we must.
4 hours? No. I got 4 hours. What do I? Got like, yeah.
We got a big day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we
Huge
do.
day. Huge day.
Got huge day. It's 8 o'clock. By the time we get to bed, it'll be 10.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I have to wind down. Just winding down, mate. That takes a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, like,
We're in the cave, you know.
eating, sleeping, shitting, showering, shaving, wanking, blanking. What else is there? Cleaning, baking, seething,
Yeah.
preening, greening, treening,
Vacuuming.
gardening.
Well, ironing. I could have done with an iron today. God, that would have been good.
I've run out.
Mm.
And I got up to like
Did
9.
you say drinking?
I did.
Oh.
Oh no, I didn't. 10 drinking. Oh.
Actually, I thought you said like 15 of them. But anyway, it was a fun night.
Teeth
So
brushing. Yeah, preening. That's preening. Teeth brushing. But goodbye. It's been great. And
we had fun today.
oh,
Thanks for
geez.
coming along.
Yeah. And thanks for letting me be part of Greg's little webcasts here.
No, it's always fun to have you here.
Thank you. And
That's fun. You
don't want to overstay my welcome, as always, but yeah,
no, that's all right.
it's good to actually chat, and glad you guys like to be part of the chat.
That's a bit of interaction, you know.
Interaction is
Yeah.
king.
Interaction is good. Had my start bit at the start, and you know my voice is still sore from that singing.
Yeah. Well, you got to rest your voice, and I'm here to help.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Take half the conversation or whatever. But anyway, good to have fun with you guys.
Yep.
Mm.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Cheers.